getting things looking a little nicer.
Hello.
How are you doing, Cleo?
I'm fine. How are you?
Tired, but I'll be okay.
Oh, there. I was gonna pat you, but then I realised that I would punch you with a sword.
Pat me with a sword.
So...
Clean
Yeah.
slice through the head.
How far are you from yellow? Because you had a...
Oh, I'm 10.5 right now, so it took a bit of a beating.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm at 17.
Ooh,
So-
wow, you recovered a lot, actually. I'm surprised.
I did. I lost 3 and then I recovered 10, so I'm good.
Yeah, because weren't you at like 3 hearts, 2 hearts back with the pig thing?
With the pig thing, I ended up on 2.5.
Wow.
So, you know, like, I'm not as bad at this game as I pretend I am. And I do pretend I'm very bad, so it's fine. I noticed you did the house.
Whoa! Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do the dishes. I'll do whatever you want. Just no more. No more.
I'm so sorry.
I picked a bad time to walk by, didn't I?
You did. Hang on. I can fix at least some of
Oh,
this.
thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
indeed.
Okay.
I got a bit of a mystery one right now.
A mystery.
I don't
one.
even know what it
Okay.
is.
Okay. That's.
Aha.
Do you need any help with it?
I should be good for right now, but I might
Okay.
come
Well, my
back
one-
to you later.
My one's, I think, fairly easy. I think I just need a lectern and to visit some other people. Because people are... Who's the nosiest person that we know?
Oh, Martin, obviously.
That's true.
B-Dubs doesn't come across it, but he's nosy as well. He like pretends he's
He is
doing
nosy.
things,
So-
but he's
so-
really listening. His ears are on fire all the time.
He also owes me a heart because I gave him a diamond last week. So I can
Oh,
get
okay.
him to give you that heart to make up for the fact that I just stabbed you.
I'm gonna hold on to my heart for a bit, Cleo, but I'll try to give it to you at the end if I don't find anybody.
Yeah, no,
I
no
might need
hurry.
it for
I don't
bargaining or
think-
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did see. I mean, I did move all my dogs in here.
Very good.
So-
Okay.
I did, and I finished the floor, so it's very pretty, actually.
Uh-huh.
I'm very impressed. Are
I
we
know
are we
it's
gonna
not
do
much.
walls? I was actually being... Look, I'm... Like, Etho, I'm being genuine. Leave me alone.
Okay. If you
Why
want
are
to do
all
any
the chests
decorating
covered-
or whatever, feel free.
Why is everything covered in water? Is that to stop traps? Or...
I figured if like they ever blow up the chests, like they'll survive that way.
Actually, very smart.
Oh. We're good with
Books,
bulldozing this too now, right?
I mean, it's... This is your house.
I
This
know
is
you
your
got very
baby.
attached to it, Cleo, but
I do think we need to put just these up on
put
top
those
of the
somewhere.
mountain.
Yeah.
I was going to enchant my sword, but I think that's probably a bad idea.
I'm a little terrified. I'm sure I won't upset you too much,
Yeah,
though.
no.
I'm gonna get an early start on my task.
Good. Smart.
Yeah, because
We need it.
I don't know what it's gonna be yet. We'll find out. We have to be careful when we do this that we don't like make it obvious we're looking for a task as well, because then the secret's gone, right? They know it. We just need to like kind of bring it up casually in conversation. It's like, oh, the tasks have been interesting this session, you know?
Oh, I have a question.
You got a question?
Yes, yes.
What be the question?
I need string.
String with a sh.
Yeah, with a sh at the start.
A string.
String, please. Wait. Why can't I say that? String. That sounds so weird.
Are you a strengther or are you a strengther?
I have strength.
Strength.
I have strength.
Okay.
Wait, I put sh at the start of everything. Got a string.
Some people just do it.
No,
I don't understand why, but some people just do it. It's fine. Then, of course, you're sneaking around this guy.
I love that everybody's first assumption is if they hear a little tip tap of a keyboard or a little footsteps.
I wonder who that could be. Oh.
Last week, Tango was just like, it's Martin, and B-Dubs was like, it's probably Martin.
Pearl saw your shield the other time, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's Martin.
Oh, I was so annoyed at myself and letting that shield poke through. So annoyed. How are we? What's our task for this week?
I got a fun one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very interesting one.
Mm.
You want to guess what it is?
No, I don't just yet. You know me. I like to sneak. I like to mooch around. listen to some conversations, monitor behaviors. The task force isn't anything to fool with. We got one last week. We're going to get loads of greens this week. You greens are numbered. There might be a lot of you,
Martin,
but these yellows are stacking up.
Can I buy your silence?
Yeah, maybe, actually. I will take you out of the info share network that we have here at the task force.
I need you to not guess mine.
Okay.
Are you willing to go that far, or you think you're...
Yeah, I'd be willing to go that far.
I can throw Timmy off my trail and other people, but I worry about you. I need protection.
You're a smart man. Right. I like this. Good trade. You are off the books. You've bought yourself a week.
But I do need, Martin, for you to guess what my task is. What do you think a good task would be?
I'm all about, like, the gaslighting in these series.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be really funny. Like, it would be a fun challenge or a good one if you could try and convince, like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 people of a fake moment from the previous series. Like, you know, you're like being all like going down memory lane, being like, oh yeah, do you remember that time that this happened? And like, just see whether people will buy it and if they'll believe it. Like
that's
what I think.
Like a previous task, or what do you mean?
Not a previous task, from previous seasons. So from third, double, last life. So like,
that's
interesting. There's been enough time where they might have forgotten, or they simply, you know, they weren't there at all, and you have to convince them that something real happened in an old season.
Right. Okay, that's interesting. Martin, you should be writing tasks. That's a great idea.
Thanks, dude. Right, I'm out. See you in a bit.
See ya. Okay, I was a little obvious there, but he might have picked up on that, but he didn't call me out on it. Okay, I got to think about that a little bit. The way I understood it is like he wants me to like take something that happened in the previous series and make people think it's a task or something, like the aha thing, you know, with the spy glasses. Aha. If I didn't do that by Jimmy, for example, and try to convince him I got a aha task and get called out on it, is that what I got to do? I got to get called out on it too? Are you done already?
Yep.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you. Success.
That's record time, Cleo. I'm impressed. Do you still have your spyglass from last episode?
I do.
Would you mind loaning
it? It's yours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What's your favorite Welsh town?
Let me Google.
What have I walked into here? Aha!
Wait.
Aha!
What are you doing?
I'm just showing off my new spyglass I got. I came up with this brilliant meme.
No,
you
no.
Go, aha!
No.
And then another guy goes,
that.
Aha!
No, you did not invent that.
Isn't it funny? It's hilarious.
Well, it was funny, but now that you're claiming it, it's not funny. You can't claim that you made that. No. Wait, is this? Can I guess what you're doing already?
Oh wow! What time is it? I might need to.
Oh! Am I already catching on?
Oh.
Your secret task is to copy. I love when the book comes out.
I gotta make sure I get it right.
To copy.
You're dangerously close.
To copy someone else's meme.
Nuh-uh.
Oh! Was I close or not?
You were close. That was a good guess.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what my task is. I have to kind of figure it out, but I think you got it wrong.
You're just going along with it. Nice.
I got like
that.
a metamorph task that changes nothing. What? There's not. Oh. Aha!
No, stop.
I don't even know how you guys used to use this. How did this go again? Like, what was it?
You had to put aha in like a word.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. I thought you would just like walk up and go aha.
No, it'll be like this is pretty bizarre, you know.
Oh, we got another mad dog.
He's a dog. He's a big dog.
What's going on over here?
I want to be yellow just for the barks.
Hey, we can bring you along.
Joel, have you seen my kaha?
What's he saying?
No. It has gone away very.
He's been transformed, Mumbo. He's been transformed. He picked up the spyglass and he hasn't stopped.
I hate this version of Ethos.
Dear, I hate Epho like this. Bring back the old Epho.
The PvP.
Yeah.
Wait, wait, wait.
Task Etho.
I gotta
is
do.
very
I gotta do
good.
my favorite one. I gotta do my favorite one. Mumbo, is this door ajar?
Oh, jeez.
Read's over
They
there,
are
Yellows.
good.
Just
They
say
are
it.
good. They are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Hi,
I
Jen.
love
How
how
you doing?
for us, Etho, everyone was like having a good time, smiling, yelling. Now that you're doing it, everyone's sighing. So
I might not be
What's
nailing
happened?
it quite correctly. I'm
Green,
trying
what
my
you
best
doing?
no,
here.
you are.
It was a
You
year
are, you
ago.
It was quite a while ago. It was.
Was it a year ago? Was it longer? I feel like it was.
I think it
even
was probably
ago.
longer.
Longer, yeah.
Goodness
I might
me.
need to try it on Skaha.
No.
Jeez.
You know what? I'm going to make a point of laughing loudly to every single one.
La Hava.
Lava.
La Hava.
Why do you have a spyglass?
I just have one knocking about. Sorry, it wasn't to go along with the meme with Etho.
All right, or he might have the same task as me. I don't know.
No, I don't. I can throw this away whenever
Wait.
I want to. Etho, can
Ether,
you?
you'd have to be a little bit
Well, it's
careful.
mine.
with
Oh,
things like
my
that.
God, he's not
With a
allowed.
yellow
Just-
name around.
Just
I've already guessed. His
You
tried and
yeah,
failed.
yeah. Etho,
hmm
You'll be
Graham
happy to hear.
could
Scott.
say he was singing like he was a star.
Oh, quite the stars, indeed.
It's so wrong when Etho does it.
I don't know. I kind of
That's
missed.
awful.
I kind of missed that whole phase. I don't quite know the rules to it.
Just to give you context,
no,
Graham,
you're
Etho
doing
has
great.
came over to me with a spyglass and started doing this. So something is afoot.
Yeah,
Um,
that's strange behavior. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already guessed. So and I got it wrong. So
What,
he's.
what did you guess?
Or is
Did
it?
you-
Is
did
it
you
my
get-
diversion? Who knows?
Ooh, he was. I guess that he was copying someone's like basically copying like a meme, basically.
Hmm.
I
wrong.
am very
It's wrong.
sneaky. Aha. Did I do it right? Did I do it right?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah.
Right. Like that.
It's like your uncle at the birthday party trying to copy the joke. Yeah. What did you
Whereabouts
steal?
is that portal, by the way? Somebody opened a portal in the last episode, right?
The end one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
where's
Emerald.
that?
No idea. Only Jem knows where it is.
Oh my god, I kind of want to go ask. Who wants to
Why?
do the dragon today?
Not a chance.
Not
No.
Not a
Nah, I'm
chance.
good.
Not
What?
a chance.
Why?
Not a
It's
chance.
way
Only
too-
Green
There's no
should be doing that.
benefit.
It's way too hard.
Ah, there it is.
He did the thing.
He did it.
Ah. It's such a shame he wasn't a part of it last time.
I'm just throwing this out there, Grian. Do you want me to build you a bread bridge to your place?
No.
A bridge made out of bread. I can do it.
I know his task now. I know it. I know his task. I know it.
Ethos task?
I think.
Yes, I do. I know what it is. Yes, I do. You want me to
You
say
think
it?
You think
We're all green
Etho's
here.
not
I
mean,
baiting
we
you?
you
'Cause
can
I
see
think
it. It
Etho's
doesn't
baiting
can.
us.
It also doesn't cancel
Only
it when
make
green.
references to things from old series. Aha! Got him!
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You are incorrect. Aha.
This is either the
That's
best
exactly how we
troll
did it,
from
yeah.
Ethos.
Is that a good guess? Aha.
Yeah.
There's not even any yellows here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's no yellows. We can't call you out on it, but
Oh,
Okay, someone to tell me how you did it because I don't remember now. It was.
No, what you're doing is perfect.
Is
It's
it perfect?
That's exactly
You're
how we
doing
did
it.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Bless
Wow,
you.
somebody made the whole world on this server in this short amount of time. Wow.
yeah,
I know,
it's really
it's
impressive.
ridiculous, right?
Only a bad boy
Unbelievable.
could do that.
I can't believe it.
It's not as
cool.
impressive as the Crastle I built, though.
Get the
I
abs.
really need to
Get the
check my
abs out,
task to
Etho.
make sure I'm doing the right thing here, though.
It literally, he looks at us. It's like never reference any other season. He's like,
I may have done something wrong here.
Mine isn't written today, which makes this tough.
Is your task to make a yellow life believe that your task was to say aha?
It is not. You are incorrect.
Oh.
Aha.
hearing Etho do that has just made me realize how different it would have been that series if Etho was in your group.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's very dad energy.
It's very
I love
hard.
it.
I
Hey,
can't.
Mumbo, here to
I'm
step
not
in the
British.
Water.
You're still going.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's,
goodness.
He's about to hand in, he said, but he's just waiting for Martin and Joel to have one guess. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I give Aoife like 5.5 stars. For,
Oh.
Yeah. I've had some bait
practice.
since last
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some that I'm like, drat. I wish I'd said that. You need to confirm with me whether you did your task correctly.
So remember when you said like to mimic something from past seasons? Like I'm trying to interpret like what you meant by it exactly. I kind
You want
of
me to
assumed
say
you
it
meant
again?
like take one of the memes and convince people it's your task kind of thing. I don't know if that's
No,
quite what you
okay.
meant.
No, I don't think it was.
Oh,
I was,
no.
Wait, nobody can hear me.
Would you say
Okay,
that's
wait,
a good
wait.
task though?
Ooh.
Please.
You know what? Go on. Yeah, go on. You can
Yeah.
have it. You can have it. Go on.
I love
go
you, Martin.
on.
You're the best.
Alright, well, I'm still helping
Did he
out
do it?
because-
I kind of, yeah, there was...
I wasn't sure if you meant something else or what you meant
I
exactly.
did mean something else entirely, but
Yeah.
you know what? It's fine. The effort has been put in there.
Nice. So you said like
Well done,
you
Ethan.
said convince
was
them
your
of there's
task?
something real that happened. Like
So I'd said to... So wait, hold on, rewind. So Etho comes over and we're just chatting normally, and he was like, oh, like, you know, I don't know how people come up with these tasks. And he was basically saying like, what do you think would be a good task? And I was really on the spot, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, well, I just enjoy gaslighting people in this series. And I was like, I would write one that's like that. I would say something like, try and convince people that something happened in a previous season that didn't.
The purity the one day he's like, yes, I've done it. It's now like, actually, I'm ready to check spell.
it's okay. He said that what I was doing was a good task as well, so I think that counted.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you've covered that technicality.
I did do the
but I was basically
gaslighting.
telling Etho he had to say to somebody like about an event that never happened in the previous season. He had to basically convince somebody it did happen. So like, oh, that one time Cleo did a bucket clutch off the top of the clock tower. But actually, that's
no
just
one
like
would
a.
believe that.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
This is interesting, B-dubs. You're usually done your task within the first 2 minutes, and today you're sweating a little bit, aren't you?
I'm usually like, oh, this
Oh,
is
it's done.
fun. Yeet, dab, poggers.
You don't even look
bellin'.
if you don't even look if you got all the words done or not. You just say, "Oh, I'm done," and then you hand it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm stressing a little bit more today. Wait, do you know that I had to, because I did the thing wrong, I had to re-roll for hard, right? You know that?
Oh, I didn't realize you had to do it hard.
You didn't realize I had to do that. Yeah. I didn't complete my last task correctly. And so I had to re-roll for hard today. So I have a hard task. So yeah. I might seem a little out of character and maybe a little more focused. Oh, and look at Big B over there. This is my dream. Everybody
Look how
horsing
free
around.
everybody is, B-dubs. They're all done their tasks and enjoying life.
Have you done your task now, Etho?
Kind of. I handed it in.
Ooh, okay.
I pulled the
What was
B-dubs.
Wait, what? Oh, you handed it in early. Okay.
Oh,
I think it counted.
Oh.
I think it counted. But
okay, I see.
it's hard.
Well-
Surely you can tell us.
So I was supposed to, my task this week was to ask somebody for a task they thought would be a good idea, right? So I go up to Martin, I pay him a diamond so he doesn't guess my task, and then I ask him, what do you think a good task is?
Yeah.
And he says something about
invisible.
trying to make something from the previous season seem real and gaslight people into thinking you got a task from there or something.
Right.
So I just assumed he
Uh-huh.
meant like a meme from the previous.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
So I
think
did.
You
you've done
did it.
that. I think you've done that.
And then I
Yeah.
talked to him, and it wasn't quite what he had in mind. But then he said what I did was a
Well-
good task. So yeah.
You can cut that out. We can edit that out.
Yeah. Here.
Edit your
Yeah.
benefit.
It's gone.
There you
Remember
go.
the video?
It's
No.
nice life. Yeah.
It makes
we-
sense for this.
Are you a
for
horse
this
girl?
series.
And all the time.
There's so many
yes, we
horse
are.
girls.
Yes, we
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
are.
Do you want to be one?
I am a horse girl.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is my horse.
Oh, boat boy.
It's got no legs,
pretty
but
good.
it takes me where I want to go. Still,
It doesn't have much jump on it either.
Yeah,
but
That's a weird looking horse.
Oh.
Should we go?
we're
horse around?
reliving the past,
We could go-
Joel,
we
right
could go
now.
up to the cherry village there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember the good old days, just me and you riding the
do.
boats.
Oh, the relationship.
When
What a
Back when
time.
you cared about me. It was a good
I still
time.
care, Etho.
You
Just,
still care?
It's just,
We hardly see each other anymore.
I know, but that's because I'm with the Mounders now. You better not be rowing me over this edge.
I'm taking you to the Heart Foundation.
What is that? Where you live?
No, I'm like in the corner by it though.
Okay, this is dangerous.
We're not gonna make this. Whoa! Well, this is where the relationship ends.
Etho, do you want to horse around with us? There's a horse right here you can take.
Really?
It's a it's a
Hey,
horse
Ethan.
around time.
Oh,
It's
I'm part of the
Pebble
crew. I'm part of the horse crew now, Big B.
Yeah, what's happening?
I don't know. They called Heart Foundation, then they all came here and they ran away.
Mumbo is
Oh.
wanting to do a tour of the server on his horse. He's in horse heaven right now, and so am I. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I have to actually report to the Heart Foundation. This would have
Oh,
been
you
fun
do?
though. You know? Yeah.
It would have. That's true. Oh, I'm so
That race
sorry.
later. You know? Yeah. You know.
Skizzle man, he has a tight shift, you know.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why.
Get back
that's
to
why these
work.
That's why these two are thrilled not to be in my crew. Here's the, I'm not too bossy. Boppers, go home for a second. I got to talk to these guys.
Lunch break's over.
Sit there and wait for him to return.
No, I'm telling you, dude. I started the season off by saying I don't want to be the boss anymore. I don't want to be that guy. And then I suck. It just ends up
Natural.
happening.
You're a
Yeah.
natural. I replenished your chicken farm for you.
Did you?
Oh, is this a different one? Oh,
Is it you did this? Hey, get
no,
that
I
back.
didn't do that.
Give that back.
I didn't do that. Sorry.
At
Okay,
least the
sorry,
feathers.
sorry.
I need the feathers.
You need the feathers.
Yeah.
Okay. So do I. So we'll split them.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Well, why don't you just move in while you're at it?
Hey, listen. You're lucky.
I'm lucky, am I?
You're lucky I'm here. I'm fine.
I've never seen you so productive in Minecraft before. You're actually moving
I'm
around,
getting
doing
a
things.
lot of things done.
Is this your horse?
It was donated, yeah, from the Heart Foundation. You can ride it if you wish.
You got a pity horse. No, I'm good.
It was a
'Cause I
pity
will
horse.
definitely
Everyone
die.
was riding horses except for me. But now I'm a
Aw,
horse
that's
girl
really
too,
cute. You're
as Lizzie would say.
I mean, that's what I call B-dubs, so...
Oh, I see. I didn't know where that came from.
He's a horse girl.
It's not me saying it, Cleo. It's what people are saying.
Lizzie, yeah, no, I get it. Oh, we got a visitor. Oh, it's B-dubs, never mind.
He's not a visitor. He's a resident, Cleo.
He's basically a resident at this point. Hi.
Very proud.
He
of
stole
you
our
guys. It's
feathers.
looking lovely. No, okay. All right. I didn't steal the feathers, FYI.
They just vanished. You stuffed
It's
them in
for
your
a
pillow
common-
that you're using to stay over at night here.
Just wanted to circle back with Etho, just because it's a bit of desperate times at the moment. Skizzleman just entered a portal to the Nether, and I'm really worried about his safety.
Man needs a
Are you
heart.
still holding on to that gift?
I
Etho,
still
by
got a
chance?
heart, yeah. Trying to figure out
I'll
who
get
to give it
B-dubs out
to.
of here if you can. I'll get B-dubs out of here if you can give him a heart.
I'm definitely not giving beat-ups a heart.
No.
No, I meant give
I'm
Skizz
leaning.
a heart.
I'm leaning more towards Cleo.
Yeah.
If you Skizz the one,
What
I can get
about
B-dubs out of here for
Skizzleman,
you.
though?
I mean, I'm only on 24 and a half hearts.
Yeah, Skizzleman's only on like 11.
I'm not against
And he's
Skizzle
actually
Man,
probably
but
on
you
10
got
still.
to make a case for him then.
You know what? I'd like to throw my name in the ring. I would like a heart from you as well, Etho.
Just everybody.
Why?
Yeah.
You're good, man.
Since it's up for grabs, why not put my name in the hat?
I'm putting my name in for Skizz, right? That's
Yeah.
the true way to do
Yeah,
it.
I
I'm
would.
putting my
I
name
would
for
owe you
Skizz.
one, Etho. I would owe you one. I'm just trying to,
Ooh,
I was the one that.
favours.
Okay,
Hang
I
on,
can
have
go
you got
for
any feathers
favors.
and ink sacks?
I like favors.
Yeah.
Because we could get an
You can
IOU
call
book
on me.
done.
You know I'll have your back. I tried to help you get obsidian last week.
That's true. Yeah, and you locked me in the Nether and took off.
I
But
didn't
yeah,
mean to
yeah.
do that. The portals worked very weirdly. I don't know why that happened.
Uh-huh.
I came in after you though. I did. I looked for you. We tried.
Okay.
So Skizzleman, he could use a heart. I think he's gonna need it. We don't want him.
Cleo, what do you think?
You don't want Skizzleman after you.
Should I give you the heart,
I
or should I give it to
think-
Skizz?
I think if you give it to Skizz and then we have impulse in our debt.
Good place to be.
Yeah, definitely. Allyship,
idea.
right? Create more allies. It's better than giving
I'll
one
be in your
heart,
debt.
which could be lost to
I'll
full
be
damage.
in your debt.
You're already in our debt,
deserve
B-dubs.
it. You know?
What do you mean? You're already in our debt. Okay, so Skizz, we're giving it to
Twice
Skizz.
the debt. Give it to
Yeah, go on.
Skiz. Skiz deserves it. The wholesome buddy that he is, you know?
I mean, I don't know if that he deserves it, but he's going to get it.
He does. He's just sweet. He's just
it's
sweet
not that
trying
he
to give
deserves
everybody
it,
a
it's
hug.
that he needs it.
Yes.
Oh, he deserves it.
Oh.
Hey, there it
Good job.
is.
Thank you.
Scar told me there was an enchanter I could use that he's keeping.
Yep,
with
Ethos
you,
got
Etho.
it in his inventory. Yep.
We got an enchanter. I don't know if you can use it though.
Yeah, Scar said to come over to you. How would I know that you had it if he didn't tell me?
Why is Scar in charge of our enchanter?
Why do we care
He
about
said
Scar?
it was his.
Scar won't even talk to anybody today. He's just running away.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know what's going on with him. He's
neither.
weirder than usual. Anyway, so it's not Scar's enchanter.
No.
No.
He said you were looking after it for him.
Oh,
Maybe,
good.
maybe
He's
for a
good.
heart or something though, Grian, or I don't know.
I would do that trade.
What do you think, Cleo?
Go on, take it.
Is it just you two?
It is just us two, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, listen, what do I have to do to be friends? I hate living in that egg. It's lonely.
Well, we got more space than we know what to do with, Grian.
Yeah, no, you're quite welcome to come and live with us, Grian. You can.
I've
can
made
have friends.
promises that I can't keep.
Oh, who have you made promises to that you can't keep?
Oh, they wanted me to give a heart to Skiz, and I told them that I did, but I just gave it to you.
Oh, interesting.
Etho gave Skiz a heart, so you're clear
Okay,
on that
good.
one. If you're
well,
our
they
friend.
firmly believe that I've done the same. So...
Well, it would be bad if they had to give a certain number of them, and then they found out later that they didn't actually fulfill the the whole amount. That might lead to some trouble later on. Ooh.
Well, it's not my problem.
We're gonna start this one off heading into the sheep farm. You remember, we made this not too long ago. The solution to all our wool problems right over here. Yep. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed with it. No, it's good. It works fine when I'm at it, but the problem is it doesn't actually run just on its own. Like, you have to be within 32 blocks of the sheep, otherwise they go into AFK mode and they stop eating grass and they stop producing. So this only ever really works when I'm flying by it or something, right? I don't actually spend time at the pyramid here. But yeah, I was expecting these were gonna be loaded, overflowing with wool, and they're just like, they're not even full yet. It's fine. I don't use very much wool. What we're doing here, we're gonna grab some black wool. We're gonna be making a bunch of banners to duplicate some of these letters I just crafted up. And then we're gonna use these banners for a little experiment I think we should check out. An idea I've been wanting to try. But first, I have updated. We're in 121.10. The Copper Age is here, everybody, and I was running through the items. We actually got a lot of new stuff this update. So let's just go through it real quick here. Starting off with copper nuggets. Yep. Boom. They've added copper chains, which, of course, they can also be oxidized, and they look cool and very... they're going to be very useful, I think, for a lot of different builds. Kind of a unique block model, right? So it's going to have a lot of uses. Yeah, copper torches. Bam! You get 4 of them. What do they look like? Ooh, yeah. Oh, the F3 has changed too. Yeah, that's right. We got like a customizable F3 screen, I think. Where's it doesn't show my block lighting anymore. No, I need that. To edit, press F3 and F6. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, there's so much here. We want to find light levels. Yes, there we go. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Done. And now if we bring this up. Look at that. Sky to 13 at the block. What's it at the feet? That's what we really want to know. 14, so it's the same as a torch. You know what? I think these look pretty good now. Like when they first came out, they were a super saturated green color, but they mellowed them out and they added a little bit of blue to them, I think. They're more teal. It looks good. I could definitely see using that, especially with like sandstone and stuff. That's a good color. Very cool. And with the torches, we can also craft lanterns, which I also was not a fan of. Let's see what they're like now. Okay, they do oxidize, so maybe they just don't look the greatest with the copper color. Yeah, these I'm gonna have to think about for a bit. Okay, moving on. We got copper bars instead of iron bars. Very cool stuff. And these also oxidize. Copper chests, and they also oxidize. They have an iron buckle. Huh. I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't that, though. And again, the Minecraft sound engineering, top-notch as it's been for a while now. You know, the normal squeaky chest? Isn't that good? That's really good. Like, you can tell it's metal, but it's also a gentle sound. Like, it's not going to annoy you to death going through your storage room, I don't think. Okay, moving on. We also got armor and tools. Should we wear them? We should probably wear them, right? I was just going to put them on the wall, but like, no, let's actually put these on. See what Etho looks like with the copper armor on. You put trim on these and stuff. Okay, yeah. So it's like an early game armor. We got 5 bars maxed out here, so that's, you know, it's decent. I kind of wish they made it so you could reinforce leather armor with copper or something. That way we would have, you know, the extra strength, but then have it be dialable. Would have been cool, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, then there's the tools. These also are like below iron, but above stone kind of thing. And I'll have to play with those a little bit. They made it so you could oxidize lightning rods now too, so they can turn like the blue color. The big thing though is, of course, these little guys. And interestingly, this is a way to craft chests with no wood. But we got the 4 different colors. And then at the final tier, they can oxidize and turn into completely still statues. Oh, he just did it! Look at that! And I think they have different poses. Yeah, it's so cool. And these output a comparator signal. They both are locked onto the same thing. I can tell. They're going for the bars. Yeah, he got the bars. So he took the full stack. He's trying to deliver it to the chest, but this guy's in his way. So they can block each other. That's interesting. The animations are so good. Oh, I'm excited about this. But that's not everything with this update. We also... I'm trying to record my Let's Play. We also got one of the greatest things added to this game since moss, mud, and shulker boxes. I am, of course, talking about the copper horse armor. No, the shelves. Look at the shelves. They look so good, don't they? Oh, it's such a good decorative block. And not only do we have like the amazing front texture of this, we also have a back texture for all of them. That's a little bit different than the stripped log version. So you mix them together and get all kinds of variations. So you've probably already seen like what you can do with these. There's so many decorative things. They're great for trim. You know, you want your build to look better, you just add some of this stuff basically. You put it near the ceiling and you get like a fancy crown molding kind of thing, or baseboards, or people use these for making all kinds of furniture. It's so easy to just like make a table, a chair, you name it. And it gives it like a fancy edge kind of thing. Like so. And if that wasn't great enough, you can also put stuff in the shelves and then use it for displays. You can use it to add more decoration. Oh, he's got... Oh, I shouldn't... Should I kill him? I shouldn't kill him. Wait, let's capture this guy. That's the first copper armor guy I've ever seen. He's gonna kill me though. Okay, let's loop him. I'm gonna eat. We're getting sidetracked here. Oh, I want a boat so bad. Okay, let's loop him over here. I'm gonna try craft a boat. We're gonna go back to the... Whoa, dear! He's got a weapon too. I think, was that a copper shovel? Boat? Okay, he shouldn't be too hard to get. Yeah, there we go. We'll call him Cooper, the first of his name. The shelves are like an S-tier building block, but they also function as a storage container. You can put a stack of items in each slot, which is awesome. And they also have redstone capabilities, which we'll check out in a little bit. But And also redstone capabilities that affect the look of them. Like you can power them to get different looks and combine that in different ways to change things up. So there's just so much you can do with them. So when you select an item, it swaps it out. Like if I select my carrots, it'll swap the full stack when I right click on it. Nothing happens when you left click or shift left click. I was kind of hoping like one item would go into your inventory or on the ground. Kind of, if you've played modded Minecraft, you know storage drawers. What else would be cool is if you could like wax them and then it would remember what goes in that spot, and maybe it always keeps one in there or something. As is though, it's already a pretty complicated block, so maybe they just didn't want to add more function to it because then it might confuse people a bit because it's already a lot to take in, right? I did want to check. I named a torch bright on the anvil here. Does it display like an item frame? No, it doesn't. It doesn't show the name or anything. Okay, good to know. Good to know. What else do we want to do? So the actual function of this with redstone is it allows you to swap out your hotbar, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I would really use that much in survival Minecraft, but I could definitely see that being useful in like setting up mini games. Like maybe you have a special loadout for a ranger, one for a warrior, one for whatever, and then you just right click it and that's how you select your stuff, maybe. There's probably lots of different things you can do with it. So if it's powered and I right click, it swaps all 3 items with the last 3 in my hotbar, which is cool. And then if you connect more of these together, it'll do like 6. So besides all the cool decorative things you can do with the shelves, the main thing I'm interested in with them is they function almost like monitors in this game. Like they're a real compact way of displaying text or numbers. Like we can use them for score displays, for feeding us information. You know, eventually we might be able to interact with them and use it almost like a computer. I'm getting excited about these things. I think what I want to try do today is see if we can connect a bunch of them together in a line and have it like display a line of text, and then we can press a button and have it scroll to the next line of text and then the next line, and then have it all loop back to the beginning. I think that would be a good challenge just to get us a little more familiar with them. Yeah, so let's just head into our redstone room and see what we can do here. Whoop. I love this door. Oh yeah, we got the new ceiling in here too. I forgot about that. It's been a while since we've been in here. So I think the first thing to note about the shelves, they don't really look the greatest with redstone. Like they definitely prioritized the decorative function over the redstone function. And what I mean by that is, like, you see, if you want to make it interact with a hopper, you have to do that. And ideally for redstone, you would want this at the front of the hopper, not at the back, because you can't hide the hopper in any way, right? And likewise, it doesn't look good with the hopper above. So you pretty much have to insert from the back if you want to hide the redstone and make it look nice. Okay, so I think the way this is going to have to work is we got to keep this bottom hopper powered in the default state, but when we want to swap to the next line of text, we got 4, 5, 6 in here ready to go. We unpower this. That's the rate it drains as well. Then we got to repower it and then unpower the top. And then it pulls the items out of there. Now we cannot, this is where things get a little bit complicated. We can't have like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here and then 4, 5, 6 unpowered. Like it'll stay in there. But once it starts to drain, this is what happens. It goes to the first slot, and then they go out of order. So if we want to try preserve the order of things, that's not going to work. But then things get even more complicated, because we want to be able to store like multiple lines of text, ideally. And we'd probably use a double chest or a shulker unloader into a double chest if we want to like store a book's worth of information. But you get the idea. Like we need some kind of storage above this hopper. And if this is our order 7890 and we do what we just did, it's not going to work, because like we unpower this, we repower it, and now when we unpower this, it's going to come out of the first slot first, and then this will fill up and it'll go 4, 7, 8. Now thankfully I already know what to do in this situation, because I've dealt with this problem in the shulker search engine. What you do is you have like your main chest of items, and then when this one pulls the items out of the shelf, you don't send them back into here. You send them into a second chest. You lock this hopper, And when this chest runs out of stuff, you lock this, you unlock this, and then it refills in the exact same order. It's important. And then when you let items in the shelf, you only let 3 in at a time. Oh boy. And if that's not enough, we also want to have multiple shelves next to each other, like right next to each other, hopefully. So that means we gotta make this all one wide tileable. I just realized we have one more option too. We could go the hopper minecart route. Like if we do a trap door here and a hopper minecart passes under that, it will drain the shelf. Check this out. It doesn't get all 3 letters though, but I just thought of a trick. Check this out. If we do fence gate on both sides just to hold the water in place. Actually, let's do, this might get messy. Water, because you can waterlog a trap door, right? And then boom, like that. So water slows down minecarts. So I think it might grab the letters this way. So if we do 1, 2, 3 again. Yeah. Yes. Oh, look at this monstrosity. What have I done here? So I spent a few minutes working it out if we could do it with a hopper minecart, and it turns out we can. This does work, and I do believe this is one wide tileable, so we can take this slice you see here, repeat it 15 times, like spread this out this way, right? And then we could have up to 15 shelves, 45 characters per line of text. And I think we could mirror it as well, so we could get up to double that. Yeah, it works. It works. So check this out. This is the order of our stuff in the chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, right? We got 1, 2, 3 in the shelf loaded already. We hit the button. This is what happens. We release the hopper minecart. It picks up the numbers. The next ones come in. It drops off those numbers in those 2 hoppers up there to the back of the queue in order. And then, oh, we missed it. Let's go it again. Watch it again. Grabs those. Goes up here, up the staircase, and then we break the minecart with a cactus just because we don't want to store it in the world as an entity. It causes lag if we do. So we just store it in a dispenser until we're ready to cycle the next line of text. And then let's go again. 7, 8, 9. We only have 0 left. There's our 0. Let's hit it one more time. Get that out of there. So this works. I think we can do better though. As I was building this, I realized like there's a couple issues with it. But look at this. So we got them all in order in the back chest here. The rules to this game are we cannot have any items pile up in the hoppers. If we have more than 1 item in a hopper, they'll go out of order. So we always have to make sure if something goes in a hopper, we get it out before we put another thing in. But now that we got the back chest filled, we can let it flow into here. And because only 1 item's going into the hopper at a time, they don't go out of order. And then we lock that again, and we're ready to go again. Aha! So, what are the problems with this? Well, for one thing, it got a little bit bigger than I was expecting. I think we could compact this maybe a little bit more. Like, instead of having a ramp going up, maybe we do the water elevator around... Oh, I think it would have to be about here to bring the minecart up and then have the water flow at the top onto the rail there. We could maybe shave off 2 or 3 blocks off the back here. But it's still pretty big. And then we also have the issue of we're using water in the design, so we could never build this in the nether. Hopper minecarts, you know, if a mob lands on the track or an item somewhere, it's going to mess everything up. And, you know, the hopper minecart goes at a very fixed rate. We could never speed it up or slow it down, so we don't get precise timings with things either. So building this out of redstone, I think we're going to get it a lot more crisp, a lot more fancy. It's just going to be a lot harder for me to work out. This I did in a couple minutes, right? But yeah, overall, it is possible, and I'm excited. What can we do now? Oh, the other big thing with this, this would be an absolute pain to build. Like, if you did a slice next to this, you have this issue with rails, right? They connect to the thing next to them. And it's possible to work it out, but it's not something the average person is going to ever want to do. By the way, this new effect in the end is really weird. So we get these little starburst things, and then it changes the ground like purple and stuff for a moment. It's weird. I don't know if I like it. I'm like, it's kind of cool. It's different, but I'm still getting used to it. Let's not just build, you know, a prototype I'm going to tear down at the end of this. Let's actually put it to use. I got thinking, let's make a to-do list for our projects. We're going to use the text display for that. I think that's like a fun little way to use it. So with our design, we worked out with the minecarts. We can have, I think, 18 lines of text, maybe 19. And I think we'll do something similar. Like we could add more if we add more double chests or shulker unloaders and stuff. But, you know, 18 sounds good to me. And because the storage room is still in such rough shape here, like I'm here all the time. I don't bring you guys here very often because it's just a disaster. I got to work so much on this still. I don't know what it's going to look like at the end of things. So whatever we're doing here might change in the future. Okay, so I think we want our hoppers going this way, away from us. Yeah, so we'll have a big line. This is 15 blocks long. We're going for the full deal here. Like this. Get them going that way. Then we'll put our shelves on top of that. And unfortunately, there is no way to hide the hoppers if we don't do the minecart method. We just have to live with it. And I think we go in the back like this then. Yeah, okay, this doesn't look great being all one color. We're not so focused on making it look good right now. This is just like the shape we want, I think. Something tells me this is going to take hours to work out, actually. I made my first mistake already. So we had the hoppers like this before. And that's not going to work because then if we go like this way, it's going to steal the contents out of there. So we got to go one block lower. And I'm switching all of these to be downward facing under the shelf instead. So our goal is to move the contents of that hopper to the double chests, right? So let's figure out where those are going to go. I just realized we have two options actually. Like we could do it like this. This is the safer way of doing it. So that if we unpower this hopper and then repower it, we don't have to worry about stuff ever getting stuck in there. Because if this is locked, this hopper will take the contents out regardless. But it does make it taller. It's one block higher. So maybe, I'm going to regret this, but maybe we try to do it like this just so it's more compact. But then I'll have to deal with stuff getting stuck in the hopper. We can't do it like this because it'll power that hopper, but it'll also lock this one above, and that's two separate things we need to control. So I think what we're going to do is have a repeater going here from a redstone line running all the way down. Let's just get a bunch of these down. You always want to make sure you place your hoppers the right way, or you might have a terrible time later trying to figure out what's wrong with your system. Why aren't the items going where they belong? Then we'll need controls for locking this hopper and this hopper. I do like doing redstone. I don't do enough redstone anymore. I miss it. I'm like trying to turn into a builder, and it's like it's not quite me. So by default, we're gonna need these powered. So redstone torch. Keep that line on at all times. And then same for this one. And I think we need another line, probably is going to go over here. Nowadays, everyone just looks at a tutorial and they don't need to learn how to do any of this stuff. Oh, but in the past, let me tell you, us redstoners, we were honored. We were revered. They were desperate for our knowledge. But now everyone's just oohing and ahhing about trees and shading, and they don't care about the redstone arts anymore. I like building too, actually. It's good, you know, have some variety. I think a lot of people have checked out of redstone. It's like they've decided, no, I'm never doing it. I'm just going to copy whatever's out there. Yeah, I don't need to learn it. Just looking at it here, I think that's about as small as we can make the core components. So now it's like, how do we make this work? But don't you worry, I'm going to teach you redstone whether you like it or not. I'm like that teacher that's teaching the kids algebra, and they're like, what's the point of this? I'm never going to use this. And then 10 years later, they get a job in programming, and they're like, oh my goodness, it actually has a purpose. No, I'm just kidding around. I know a lot of you are into redstone, and I am as well, and it's great, and it's amazing, and maybe some of you will be one day. So let's learn some stuff here. So this is a good lesson, actually. have you ever tried to power like a big wall of dropper elevators like this? Do you know the right way of doing it? Well, I'll tell you what, it's not like this. Like if you have an observer facing the droppers, you might think that would work because like this will power the one in front of it, the one below it, the one above it. So the items should end up in this one with the setup, right? Guess what happens? They end up there, exactly like you would expect. But what happens when you start powering the one next to that? Oh, suddenly they freeze because everything's getting bud powered and things are locked and they can no longer be powered because they're locked from the one next to it. And then you're scratching your head and you're like, oh no, how do I solve this? If only Etho taught me. The good old redstone torch line. Yeah, so check this out. Redstone torches are perfect in this case because we'll do a little demonstration here. They do not power any of the dropper elevators next to them, just what's directly in front of them. And they do it in a kind of a cool way as well. So we got those 3 items in the bottom. If we power this bottom row of all the torches, they don't just shoot up once, they shoot up twice. They're all 2 blocks up now. And then if we go 2 blocks up higher to the next row, it shoots up another 2 blocks. So they end up in the chest here. This also works great if you have like a big wall of pistons you need to power. Well, would you look at that? They are different from each other. Quite a bit different even. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Okay. So I just got the redstone timing stuff all figured out. This took like 2 hours. It was, I tried recording it. It was a mess. But we got to the end eventually. And now I'm just trying to put the lines of text in for us to check out this thing working. And I was trying to decide what type of letters we should use. Because we have 3 options actually. And besides like color and stuff, we choose if we want to use just regular banner letters. Or we can apply the banner letters to shields to get a different look. And they also become non-stackable that way. Like you can do this with the shield, right? You can also apply an enchantment to a shield and get a glint effect if you want that. It would just obstruct the letters, I think, but it is an option. We want to get fancy letters. Yeah, but apparently when you put the letters in the shield, they get a little bit blurred. But they also change a bit too. Like look at the D especially, I noticed. We have like just little grooves, but on the shield version, they're gigantic. And like all the spaces between the letters get filled in a bit more. Yeah, so I think we're going with banners. The thing with banners though, if we go this route, we have to name them all. Because like let's say we have 18 different lines of text. Any letter E's in our lines of text are going to merge together in the chest when they go into it. So we have to like name each letter E a different thing. And each letter a different thing, which is a bit of a pain. So there's probably some way to automate this a bit. Like you have a giant keyboard in the world somewhere, and when you select a letter, it like gets it ready for you and types out the message for you. I don't know. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. So I'm just going up to my shulker box here. I got my message typed out, and I am just throwing the letters at my feet and collecting them. Farm, R, M, space, with is my next word, W, I, T, H. Okay, so I'm kind of going like this, and then I'm throwing them into a box, and you'll notice like stuff is already starting to stack together as I'm doing this. So those would be a problem letter if we didn't rename them so they're non-stackable. So this is our very first character of our first line. So maybe I do L1 for line 1 and then C1. Or maybe I do 01. Yeah, I think I like that. Then we'll do a copy. And then when we do the next letter, all we gotta do is backspace and 2. It's not gonna be easy. This is not exactly a practical build. It's more of a spectacle. It's for showing off, right? So we got to put in a little extra work here. Doesn't really matter what we name them. All that matters is they can't have the same name as each other. Okay, we got all our letters. They're all named. And now I am entering them into the system, I think. You know, when I was building this, I only ever tested it by putting the letters directly into the chest. But now that I got this big long message, It's like, I don't want to have to, you know, put 3 letters in here, go over one, put in 3 letters and 3 letters and 3 letters. It's so much easier if we can just put it directly into the shelf, and then we can proofread it as well before we enter it into the system. It looks good. I don't know if this is going to work though. I never actually tested this, but I'm hoping if we press the button, it's going to enter it and it's going to keep the right order of everything, and it's not going to be a problem. Okay. It went in. Where did it end up? It's not in the back. It's in the front. All right, we're getting our second line in here. Number 2, get auto item retrieval working for storage. So that's for this thing. We have auto sorting in there, but we don't have our minecart retrieval system set up quite right yet. So yeah, that's a big project. And is it gonna work now? So the first one went in okay. Now that we do the second one, is it gonna go in the right order? I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Is this the best way of doing it? I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna keep it locked, the back set of chests, so stuff ends up in there. And then when we're done entering all our messages, we put the redstone back. Click this. Please don't mess this all up. All right, 2, and now that should be in the back chest. That's where we want stuff to be. Yeah, okay, good. And then we will press it again, and then it'll be clear for the next message for us to enter. This is why the naming helps as well, the way we did it. So L1, C1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. So we can make sure they're in the right order and everything that way. And there we go. We got our 4th line ready to be entered into the to-do list. Sandy City interior and exterior decorating. I'm wondering how this looks on YouTube, like if you can actually read it. Like it looks pretty good in-game up to about here. If we go further than that, it kind of all blurs together. But on YouTube, it's probably a little bit more blurry. I feel like maybe 10 shelves wide is the sweet spot if you're doing something like this. 15 seems just a little bit too wide. But it's for fun, right? It's to try something new. Okay, so I pretty much used up all our letters. I could fill up all 18 slots of our to-do list here for sure, but I don't have the letters to do it. And I emptied all the black wool we had, so that's probably all we're gonna put in for today. But this is enough to test it at least. So let's see. We hit this. That'll enter it in. It'll go into the back chest. And now let's take our redstone dust back. And we will apply it. And I'll give you a tour of the redstone here in just a second. And put that there. So now do they all flow, hopefully, into the front chest? Okay, yeah, it looks like it's good. Order looks good. Yeah, okay, we're good. So the one thing we got to do, though, and this is a little janky, because remember how I decided to keep that one hopper a little weird where stuff can get stuck in it? Well, we got to prime the system because of that. We got to get one item into that hopper. No more. If we put more than one in, it's going to go out of whack. So that is this hopper, I think. Right? Or no, it's this hopper. This hopper. Yeah, that's the hopper. So that is this line, this redstone torch. So I'm just going to give it a quick pulse. Yeah, took one item out, and now all of these should have one item in. Primed, ready to go. Okay, cool. And I think with that, we are ready to give it a try here. Hopefully it's all good. We'll press the button. And our first message should show up. Yeah. Number 1, upgrade shulker farm with auto snow golems. Number 2. Look at that. That looks so cool when it shows up. It kind of like fades in and fades out. Get auto item retrieval working for storage. And you know, maybe one day I will redo this and it won't be a to-do list. Maybe it'll just be a message board or something. I think something like this could be cool for like billboards. You imagine you have like a picture above and then the text at the bottom. And maybe as you go by on a rail or something, it tells it to change. You know, there's stuff you could use this for. Build trial tunnel and mob killing chambers. Our trial chamber farm project. So we got a lot left to do that on that. I'm trying to reserve this for like multiple hour projects because it does take like 5 to 15 minutes just to enter it into the to-do list. But I'll try to keep this updated and add new stuff as we need to. Okay, so now it should go back to 1 because we only put 4 in. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, so for now, I think we're just going to leave this running on a hopper clock, and it'll always be changing in the background. It'll be a cool little focal point of the area. Yeah, add some motion to the place, and also a good reminder for me. I won't be able to ignore my projects if they're always in my face like this. So let's take a quick tour of the redstone here. Most of this redstone is just for controlling the timings of things like pulse lengths and the order of operations and stuff. Let's see here. Some of these repeaters are at weird timings, like this one's at 3. This one's at 2 over here. This is on subtract mode. This is a comparator clock. Always make sure if you see a slab, put a slab, otherwise it'll lock the hopper and activate the droppers and stuff if they're not the same, if you're trying to copy this. What else? Let's get a view from above. Might make things easier if you're trying to copy this. And what else? So I tried to design this to be almost silent as well. I didn't want to have a bunch of dropper noises going and all that kind of stuff, pistons. So these are silent monostables here. They shoot the item into the hopper, and then you detect when that happens, and it sends out a quick pulse kind of thing. This piston thing is for the reset, so it's resetting right now when the block is there. And then when it finishes, it goes back. It's like a smart system. It actually checks if the chest is empty, and then when it's full again. That's good because if you have like varying length messages, you don't have to adjust the timing or anything. It just knows when to reset and stuff. Cool. Well, that's about it. I have one more project I want to do today. So back when we were working on the 12 trial chamber project, these shulker boxes are all the copper we got from that. And some random stuff there. Plus everything in here came from that project. All these tough bricks and stuff. These are all full of that, whatever you see. And then we also got even more copper here. So with the copper update that's come out, I think we need to make a way of oxidizing copper stuff. Because if I want to use those lanterns, the lightning rods, the trapdoors, there's so many things now. You can't craft oxidized stuff with oxidized copper. You have to convert this to regular copper, craft the thing, and then have it oxidized in the world somewhere, which takes a lot of time. If you're trying to build something quickly, you don't want to be waiting around for that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I want to set up a dedicated area in our world for aging copper. Like, copper is such a big block in this game now. I haven't used it a lot in the Let's Play here because I haven't had copper until that trial chamber project, pretty much. And also, we haven't had a way of aging it. So let's set up a room for doing that. We want to be able to do a lot of it at once, and we want to be able to do it quickly. And there is a way of doing that. I thought this would be a good spot for it underneath the pumpkin farm, underneath the lava farm here. This is already an area where we're spending a bit of time. So let's put another time-based project here. So how does copper aging work in this game? Well, let's say we got a copper block and it's trying to age. It will check if there's any other copper blocks within 4 blocks of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be outside of its range. And that's why when we're trying to oxidize copper super quickly, we space it 5 blocks or more apart, because any copper within its range has a chance of slowing it down, which we'll talk about. But the problem with spacing it like this is it gets super tedious to pick it up and place it and all that kind of stuff. So ideally we want to make a room where we can have a big grid of copper, or at least rows of it, right, that we can place and collect super easily, So this is kind of the shape all around the copper block. So imagine 8 of these all around of it, like one over here, one here, top and bottom as well. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, that's within the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's within range. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all these are within the range of this copper block, and will affect it. How do they affect it? Well, let's say we're trying to age this and it has a less oxidized block within its range. So this is one stage below this one, right? If it sees this, it will never oxidize beyond this point because this prevents it. It has to be at the same level or more oxidized in order for this one to progress. So let's say we got a bunch of these and maybe one of these. It's unlikely this will advance an oxidization step. Like, it's a matter of proportions. If there's a lot of these around it, though, then it's more likely to oxidize when it tries to. So we want to build a room that has a lot of these like super oxidized blocks within 4 block range of the ones we're trying to oxidize. So what's our plan for this room? Well, I'm going to try fill the floor and the ceiling. I'm going a little crazy with this. I'm going more than I need to. But I want to go 3 blocks thick and then a slab on top. So it's 4 blocks thick of copper. Slabs or full blocks, it doesn't matter what we use. The big thing is I don't think they can be waxed, whatever we do use, in order for them to affect it properly. And then we're going to have a ceiling that's 3 with a slab, and we'll be able to walk between that. And then whatever we're going to try age is going to go in between here. So it's going to be like not a good looking room because we're just going to have a ceiling right at the top of our head here, and it's going to be all copper. But yeah, if we can fill the room with that, it'll be able to age stuff super quickly. But if you're doing this for yourself, like I'm overkilling this. Like if you look proportionally on here, it's a question of volume. There's almost no blocks in the top 3 or 4 rows of the diamond shape here, or at the bottom 3 or 4. So really going beyond 1 or 2 of these is almost unnecessary. But I'm gonna do it just because why not? I didn't put a lot of thought into this room, and it's starting to show. It's pretty bad. But you know, it's all about function. It's not about looks. I didn't even think about the lighting at all, though, and now I'm realizing like we got to put some lighting in the walls and probably at least a couple in the middle, or it's gonna be super dark in here. Yeah, we need something. So I grabbed some tough bricks from our trial chamber project we did, and I'm just gonna use that for the sides and then some frog lights. All my oxidized copper blocks are from the trial chambers, and those are all waxed, and I don't think we can use waxed copper blocks for this, so I have to place them and then de-wax them. But it's not so bad because like these big blocks, when you turn them into the slabs, you get, I think it's 8 each. Like it's a lot. Yeah, 8 each from that. So you get a ton. A stack goes a long ways. Oh, you know what? We never got to playing around with the copper golems today even. And this episode's already 40 minutes long. Like, where did the time go on this one? We only did like the one thing. Oh, it doesn't make any sense. Oh. I think with the copper golems, like we have the auto sorting at our storage system now. They're not really going to help us in that department, I don't think, too much. Maybe for smaller projects, we could set one up for like a villager sorting system or something. I think the main thing I'm going to get value out of with them is crafting stuff. Maybe like a redstone factory. If we could figure out a way to have them always keep a certain number of redstone supplies crafted for us, that would be really cool. Okay, so the plan is to fill these 3 blocks in with solid copper in the ceiling here, as well as down below. I gotta mine this out and fill in 3 blocks below as well. But this is the general room. I put some frog lights in the ceiling, and we should be able to just like run through here. Ooh. Oh, it's so hard to get centered. It doesn't really matter too much. I'll probably lay stuff out in rows. The more we space things out, the faster they will age as well. Like we could put them in solid grids, but it's better if we do rows like this. Boy, that's hard to place. Yeah, so put a bunch of this stuff down. Chains, because we're not like right at ground level, we're half a slab down. I'm hoping these will be easier to place, like if we hold shift. But yeah, I'm going to try to get that room finished up as this video renders and uploads. But I think this is where we wrap it up for today with the comment of the day. It says, Etho, do you ever think you'll return to old projects like Slab City or the underwater base? I think you could do a great job with them with your newer building skills. Slab City is definitely abandoned. I learned a valuable lesson with that. Like, I set some very strict restrictions, that's weird to say, on how that city needed to be built. Like, it had to be 9 by 9, I think, with 4 tall tiles. and it was meant to be very square. And then when it came time to decorating it, I realized just how important organic shapes are to making things look nice. And I got a little demotivated on that project because I wanted a square look that looked nice, and I couldn't pull it off. But ever since then, I've went harder into organic shapes. So it taught me something important. Underwater base, like I've always wanted to make an underwater base. Statue equals great by Joel. Hi, Etho. The statue is amazing. I have decided to duplicate it and place them in front of my gate and plan to leave them there. I don't have many riches, but here is some honey and berries as a thank you. Oh, snap. That's amazing. I actually really need honey right now. It's a little hard to explain. I just really like miniaturizing things in this game, okay? So I thought I'd try to do some Joel statues, and I wanted to see what another hermit might look like in that style, and it worked out pretty good, I think. No other reason. What other mail we got? Okay, let's move on here. One from Cleo. No idea what this could be. Hello, are you looking to add a little something to your build? Something only armor stands can provide. Do you want tips on how to do armor stands yourself? I actually do. I've been curious on that. Do you want to pay me to just go away? I can help. All right, I'm going to send Cleo a response. I am very interested in learning the secret art of armor standography. I am a complete novice and would appreciate a lesson for a reasonable fee. Make sure we give the right book. Okay, and then the stamp she supplied. Very good. Off it goes to Cleo. Yeah, so one of my absolute favorite things to do in Minecraft is to experiment with like new storage tech ideas. And Hermitcraft is the perfect place to do that because it's a new season. We need storage, and I have a reason to build it. So if you've seen previous seasons of Hermitcraft, though, you probably know I tend to like go through the whole season with my experiment before it gets done, and then I don't actually get to like use it and enjoy it. So this season I set a rule. It's like, okay, you got a few months, Etho, get it done, and then that's it. Put my foot down. So I'm trying to get our storage room done quickly here, and pretty much got it all done now. We have just that multi-item sorter thing to work out, but other than that, the design of the room is done, and I got a new storage thing to show you as well. I really like what Pearl did recently in one of her videos. She invited me to give a tour of her base. That way she had someone to like talk to and bounce off of and ask questions, that kind of thing. I thought I'd try to do the same thing here. I invited Scar to get a tour of our new storage room because he hinted to me recently that he wanted me to make him a storage room. And he desperately needs one. I found out during the tour though that apparently he already started on working on one, so we'll see if he goes through the new storage room I show him here, but he sounded interested. Mr. Scar, you're very quiet.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's so loud.
I think you need to adjust your goat horn sounds.
I think so. Wow, okay, that woke me up.
Would you be willing to sell one of these guys?
You want to buy one?
I want to buy one. You have two of them, right?
I mean, they're really
Look at the
cute,
profits.
but...
That's true, that's true.
Yeah,
But if you're
I'll
willing
sell
to
them.
sell,
Sure.
If you're willing to sell, I'd buy one from you.
Okay, what are you thinking about paying?
What is happening?
I want that horn. I do actually want that one. I was really sad you bought it before me.
Okay, we can come to an arrangement.
Are you willing to
did
exchange
say-
that? Yeah.
Maybe. I'm gonna think about it. So, so I think that's a good deal for the Ethos statue. Now you said come over here for some reason.
I got a new storage room to show off Scar, and I thought, what perfect guy. Now I can't
No
sleep.
time to sleep, Ebo. Show
Oh.
Ebo. Come on, Ebo. Let's go take a look at this.
And we drop down here. No, Scar, take this way. Take this way.
Okay, all right.
You can't do that anymore because it's actually built down here now.
Oh, it's actually really nice now. It's not just a cave.
It's not a cave anymore. No. Yeah, look at this. We got honey roofs in here.
You got a sweet tooth?
A little bit.
What is this, mini golf?
It looks a lot like mini golf. I'll give it to you. Okay, yes. This is the new storage thing I want to show you. Okay, Scar?
Okay, is there redstone involved here?
A very minor amount, a minimal redstone. But
okay, so I wouldn't need about 1,500 hoppers like last season.
No, you're looking at like 20 or so.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
Explain. This is really
okay.
interesting.
So the way this works, I got stuff organized into groups of 27 different items. So if you look, this isn't part of it. This is like an extra feature if you want it. But like if you look at my stone shulker box, there's 27 different items in there.
Okay, I see.
And then this represents that thing above as well. So let's say I got stone or cobblestone to drop off. This is my mix box where I can just drop stuff off and not have to worry about it.
All right.
Now, as you can see, we're starting to get a bit of cracked stone in here.
Okay, almost. I see. Oh, these are all okay. I get it.
Almost too much, right? Like it's taking up a lot of spots now. So I should almost do something with it. So I go to the middle of my room here. This is a shulker crafter and dispenser.
I had to. Sorry.
Yep. And what we can do is throw this in.
Whoa.
Now we got an empty new thing where I can throw my cracked stone into there.
Okay.
And now it gets added to the system. So in this barrel is all my partially filled boxes.
I see.
So let's say I need cobblestone. I look in here, I find the cobblestone, and it switches to it.
Wait, how did you do that? It was magic.
Yeah, or if I want, if I want that cracked stone back, I select it.
Whoa.
And there we go. So it's almost like, it's like having a chess system that never runs out of space.
Whoa, that was really neat. So you just find the, I don't know what it is, gravel, and you just drop it here, and then it'll just, can I try?
Yeah, go for it. So you got to throw it on the mud. So it helps if you stand in a certain place.
I just sent it.
Yep. We got it. And look, we got some gravel in our mix box here, so we can empty that. You see, we had some gravel there.
So this isn't attached to anything. The mix box, that's just, you have extra pieces, and once you get to a point where there's too much, then you create.
Then you empty it, and you fill up your partials. And when your partials get full, you have full boxes right over here. So these are all my filled, totally full ones, all organized. So if I got my smooth stone box here, for example, because I filled that one up and I threw it in there.
Oh, okay, I see. And then each box then has its assorted items.
Yeah. So
if you got like a ton of coral, then you would just switch over to its own unique box.
Right, exactly. And because it's only like 27 different items, you're not going to spend an hour looking through 400 trying to find something because they're all broken up into groups.
Can you fit this in a railroad car?
I don't know. This is about how much space you need for it. So it's a little big.
So I just got finished building a storage room. Now I want this.
Oh,
I want this so bad.
And at the very end here, I got some special ones. This is like for my non-stackables. Like horse armor and stuff. I got one for potions specifically.
Etho, you're making me so
one
sad.
for mob heads.
Building my storage.
Look at this. I got all my hostile mobs easily organized here. I don't have to ruffle through a million things.
Oh, this is so. Do you have a Vex head? Can I have a Vex head, please? Oh, please.
I only have the one red one. You can have a red.
Well, wait, hold on. Wait. I gotta look at this.
It's got the new eyebrows.
Hold on a second. Oh, it's the terrible one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it.
Why don't you like that? I think it looks better.
Because the other one is so iconic to what Cub and I did for 2 seasons. To see it change just feels like a gut punch. One question: what was this one up here again?
So this one is for automatically refilling shulker boxes. So let's see if I can demonstrate that to you.
Yeah, that's the one I lost track on.
They kind of work together, right?
Okay.
So you see this redstone box here? It's missing like pistons, sticky pistons, and...
Oh, it's not entirely full stack.
Yeah,
okay.
I got some redstone torches missing there. So whenever you need a refill, you pop out this one up here.
Okay.
And then go ahead, stick that one up there.
Oh, I think I understand.
Yeah, so the one I just grabbed is full, and then this one automatically refills.
Oh, I really like this.
Yeah,
I really
it's
like
pretty
that.
convenient.
If I build something, Ethan, would you build this inside?
Absolutely.
Oh, let's go!
As long as I get the beat-ups horn.
Sold.
Yes.
What is happening?
And the Ethos statue. Yep, threw the Ethos statue in.
Oh, that too? Are you sure?
That horn. is a one of a kind.
It is a
horn.
one
I
of a
spent 32
kind.
diamonds on that horn.
If I build you the storage room, if Tango ever calls it cute again, you have to defend it.
I will never allow him to call your storage system. Gosh dang, storage system.
He fell down again.
God. And you left a creature down here. You left a creature down here. Okay, I got this.
What in the what? How did you do that? I don't even know where he died. He like went through the ground. There's no items. He's just gone. All right, everybody. So I thought I'd just show you really quickly here how to build that shulker box switching device I'm using in my storage room. It's very simple, and you just need a 4x4 area for this thing. You can tile them together, and I got 20 of them in total in my storage room, and I found that covers pretty much every item in the game I could possibly want. Obviously, you can arrange the groups however you want as well. I just did what was kind of matching my ender chest system. And yeah, you might have noticed I don't have a big mess in my storage room with shulker boxes everywhere anymore. I got them all cleaned up because now I actually have a spot for my partially filled ones, and even bulk storage is covered with this. So that's like all my needs covered with the storage system. I'm going to add that item sorting to it as well as like a little bonus thing. But otherwise, like even this system on its own is pretty much good for like most Minecraft players, I would think. I will say it does have a slight problem where sometimes the shulker box will shoot out the top just based on the random direction. Unfortunately, there's no real easy way of fixing that unless you're willing to add a lot of complexity to the system. So I just kind of pick it up and throw it back in if it happens. All right, everybody, let's head on over to the shopping district real quick here. We don't have time for like a full-blown shopping spree, but I do want to check out a couple of shops today. I've been buying a lot of stuff off camera though. I'm almost broke again. But yeah, look, there's a lot of big changes on the main street here, and also there's been some other shops popping up. We got False's Jellyfish Concrete shop there. Tango's got a redstone shop, which I'll be buying tons from pretty soon once it's opened. And I believe even Mumbo set up a shop I want to actually check out today because I need gold like crazy. I've been burning through it using the... Oh, that's cool. Oh, it delivers it to you and you just buy it here. I like that. That's nice. That's a different way of doing it. I thought we like had to go inside here. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I need... Well, let's get a bit here. Is it really that cheap? No, I'm buying it all. Who cares about the other hermits? No, I've been burning through gold like crazy because I've been doing like the mail network stuff. I've been working on the Frogger game. I'm using so many power rails. There's another really cool shop in the shopping district here. It's the Horn Shop by Cub Fan. Let's check it out. So on the server here, we have a way of applying like custom sounds to horns. You still got to get the horns and like farm them, but then you can apply any sound you want to them. And Cub Fan has got like one-liners from all the hermits and stuff. Oh my goodness. That's got to be me, right?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no, it's Iskel. I say that all the time, and I can't help it. It's like one of those things that's I know it's a problem. I just can't help it, you know?
Look at this!
That's a good one. I actually really like that one. I might get that one.
Hey!
Hey, listen. That's a pretty good one, too. I like that. Oh, no. Don't tell me this made it. I chop. I dig. Your mom is really big. Okay, I think I got 3 picked out here. I got Pearl.
Ah, nuggets.
We've got Oh Yeah by Iskel.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And then we're gonna go for the ZF one. I really like that one. All right, I'm pretty much broke here, but we got 3 horns. It's worth it. Yeah, so last episode, our big project was this bone meal farm, this moss factory sort of thing, and I've been trying to add a little bit of features to it since then. I'm trying to have an override for these composters so that the moss just gets delivered to us if we need moss for something. I also added a automatic bone meal to bone block crafting system here. Now I don't need to manually craft it anymore, and we got it running at 2 times hopper speed so it can keep up. So double crafters, and then those bone blocks end up going up this pipe. Whoop, there it goes. And I haven't quite figured out our storage for this just yet. But we've been getting a lot of bone blocks, let me tell you. And, you know, it's kind of a shame to build this big factory and then not have anything to spend these on. Yeah, so recently I have gotten inspired by BOO because BOO has made a really cool bamboo farm at his place. Instead of going for the typical, like, flying machine method, he went for a bone meal method, which surprised me. So, bone meal in a dispenser grows the bamboo. And I got thinking, it's quick if you got the bone meal, and I got the bone meal. Why don't I do it that way too? I got plenty of bone meal now. So let's make a cool bamboo farm with it. So instead of just doing the bamboozler, which is a bone meal one I've done in the past, I want to try to design something new here. Yeah, using like the crafter and stuff, and yeah. So we got like the full-blown deal, which is pretty cool. Basically, it will output bamboo blocks at the top shulker box here, fill that up, and then you input bone blocks down here. Oh, okay, there it goes. So if it runs out of bone blocks, then it automatically shuts down. Also, if this fills up of bamboo blocks, it'll automatically shut down, and it even has a manual override. If you just want to shut it down because it's annoying, you can just pull the lever and flip it back up when you want it to go again. So that's pretty cool. So what you do is, when this runs out of bone blocks, you pop out the shulker. And then we got a replacement one because we just visited the bone meal farm. So it's all filled up. And it's just going to run until this fills up then. We also have a way of automatically filling this up with bamboo. If you need it for scaffolding or some other reason, you're able to get it this way. We also have a way of automatically converting these to sticks. If we just drop in the double chests here. And it'll auto-craft sticks for us in the middle here, which is kind of cool. That way you get the full value out of it as well, instead of like, if you craft from sticks from bamboo blocks, you lose a little bit of value. So I'll just give you a quick little tour of this thing as well. So inside here, I got a lightning rod there, and also there's some glass blocks. Let's see. Yeah, so the glass blocks on the right side here go down 2. That's just to increase the distribution of the bamboo, because we need to evenly space it between the 3 hoppers under the mud here. If it all goes into the middle one, for example, it's going to overload the crafters and it won't be able to keep up. On the right here, we have a bubble column that brings the bamboo blocks up. You can see them kind of whizzing by on the right there. They go up to the left over top and then down to the shulker box, and that's how it gets filled up. And then we have some behind-the-scenes access here if we want to check out the redstone. It is a little tight, it's a little hard to show it, but we have our bone meal decrafter here, which puts the bone meal into the dispenser right under that piston. And there's some logic at the top here for controlling the automatic shutoff if it fills up of bamboo blocks or runs out of bone blocks. Or if we pull the lever, that gets all controlled here. We have the auto crafters and then a bunch of hoppers feeding into them on the right there. And you need quite a few to keep up. I got 5 of them. And that only works if, it's evenly distributed. Otherwise, you'll need more. It goes pretty quickly. And then, yeah, this runs down here. This is for our bamboo chest filling mechanism. So it's like it goes up a dropper elevator to the chest above to drop off the bamboo. And then we also have our stick auto crafter here. With some items in the droppers. It's a little hard to show it and explain it all. Oh yeah, and then we also have a hopper chain running underneath here to get some bamboo for the bamboo panda stash as well. Which, when that fills up, then it just all goes to the auto crafters instead. But yeah, you can see them filling up pretty quickly. Anyways, I do want to work on our Frogger game a little bit today as well, so let's head on over.
So this first part is like a road.
Yeah.
Then we got like a water feature. Is that the second one?
Yeah, so it's a little different from the Frogger game here. Basically, you're going to have to jump across the drip leaf while Ravagers are going through the water, kind of like alligators.
Oh my goodness.
You got to get to... You see the 5 spots there? That's like where you're supposed to get that to the end.
Okay, you jump onto the moss, basically.
Yeah. All right, give it a try, Cub. Let's see how you do.
He's at the water. Okay, I'm going to try it. If I just, like, follow this guy. And then follow this guy.
Yep, that's the secret strat.
And then follow this guy.
That'll work, but it won't work up until the water part, I don't think.
Okay.
Oh man, he's just going, Oh, he's in the water! Oh no!
Right next to the moss.
That's awesome.
Oh,
man. Oh, we gotta pile up. Oh no, oh no.
Yep.
How did that happen? Oh, I wonder...
I think I ran into him.
I think
I
you
was
might have
in the
bumped the
water.
minecart, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we got trapdoors over the rails now, so I shouldn't be able to bump the minecart and get them stuck on the course. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got stuck in the water. Let's try this again. Oh, he's coming. Oh, snap, that is tough. All right, the big thing I've been worried about is that we won't be able to make this challenging enough. This is definitely challenging. I don't know if it's fair, but it's hard. Okay. Oh, see, I would have died. Oh, snap. No. Okay. Whoa, dear. Okay, chase, and then jump. Yes. Oh, perfect. And no. Go. Big jump. Oh, snap. Okay. We got through with one hit. Here we go. Wait. Let's try a little different pattern this time. Oh dear. Okay. We're fine. Okay. We can do it in one hit. So this is good because we can just make this easier by having less Ravagers, right? So that's not a big concern. I'm glad we can actually die now. Ooh, okay, and go. Follow the water. Oh no, I messed up the jump. No. Oh. Okay, wait, go. Whoa. Okay, wait and go. Oh, he's coming. No, make it. Just barely did that. Okay, that's our first actually successful no hitsies run through the whole thing here. All right, we're doing a test here. We're gonna see if he can get us right when he goes through the fence here, or do we need to give him time? Oh, no, he didn't get us. It's probably pretty quick though. Okay, big jump. Oh. Chase the Ravager, and then go. Oh, that was clean. That was a clean one. All right, I'm a little worried like what we did over here doesn't work too well. I think every time I've tried to take this, I've gotten hit. Maybe I gotta wait. Well, if I wait, it's okay then. Okay, so it's just a little different strategy. You gotta take your time on that one. All right, I'm feeling really good about this. So that was very challenging. We can make it easier if we cut down on the Ravagers. And a lot of you suggested I should add like potholes or something on the road so you can't like walk this way too much. And I think that's a good idea. All right, everybody. Well, I just added all the randomizers to our track and also changed the layout a little bit as well. And I had an issue where the Ravagers collided with each other, which is not good. It takes so long to fix it when that happens. But I didn't see how it happened, so I got to record and actually just try to catch it in action here. I think there's a chance, you know, if one Ravager gets through the randomizer as quick as possible constantly, and one always goes like the slowest, the fast one might bump into the slow one. Oh, I think those two might have... Yeah, those two are very close to each other. Okay. Oh, and we got a collision. Okay. Shut her down. Oh, it's probably too late. They're all gonna pile up. No, I gotta fix them all now. Oh, they're getting stuck in the water. I hate when this happens. Okay, so maybe I gotta just decrease the randomizers a little bit. Oh, I got bumped. Okay, so yeah, basically to unstuck them, I gotta just like do that. And then they get into these nasty places like this. I can't ram into them because the glass is in the way. Okay, those are all moved to the side. Now we can put down rails here. Like so. Then we can remove this one. This is what I gotta do when they get stuck. There's no other way. Then we get water. Create a flow. Okay, that's one unstuck. Oh, it's so painful. Alright, how do we get the next one? Okay, we just gotta drop down. Oh, we got a good bump. Good bump. Okay. Didn't work. But this guy's on his own now. Now we can fit between them and then bump them. So we're making progress, even though it doesn't look like it. So now we just gotta try sneak in between. There we go. We got one free. Woo-hoo! Yeah, let's get him up here. Chase me. Yes, yes. And then we fall down. Oh, perfect. Got him. Oh, dear. Oh, he popped another totem. Good. All right, we got them all name tagged. They're all in the holding areas. 18 Ravagers. I can't believe it works. It's actually working. Look at it work. What? We've made some big changes to the Frogger game here. Pretty much did a full redesign on all the logical parts of the game. Like all the redstone got redone. All the tracks pretty much got ripped out and redone. The randomizers had to be redone. And it's working way better now. It's so much smoother. So many less problems. We moved all the holding areas here over. Redid them all. We now have 18 of them in total. We went from 13 to 18. Did another raid, got some more Ravagers here. And we also compacted them a little bit as well. So we got rid of like one rail that wasn't needed. Instead of like 2 or 3 seconds per station, it's now like down to a second. When you have 18 of them, that adds up to a lot of time. And as a result, we need way less Ravagers to populate the whole thing. Like, look at that guy coming up. Look how much faster he goes through the stations now. So good. You can see we can do the full loop of the Frogger game, all the lanes fully populated without running out of Ravagers now as well. We have like 1 or 2 extra even. So I might experiment with adding more slow lanes. Like we have 1 slow lane over there. We've also added like lane skips. That's what these things are over here. So it goes from like the slow lane, he jumps over this one to this one. And then he comes back through this way. So that way we don't have a super predictable pattern. Before it was always like left, right through the whole thing. Now I believe our pattern is left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left. Now there is one more thing I really think we need to rework on this before we start adding new stuff to it again, and that, my friends, is the road here. I hate to say it, it's not doing it for us. It's a problem. So it was way too easy before we added the fences here, and now it's much harder with these fences, but I'm not super happy with the way it works now. Before, if you died to a Ravager going across the road, it was like, oh, my fault, my bad. I got the timing wrong, you know, it's totally on me. Now with the fences, it's like, feels like you're getting led down a dead end of a maze, and then you run into a fence sandwiched between a Ravager and the fence, right? And then it's like, well, I guess I just die now. So I think we need to cut down on these. They also don't look very good, right? I think we would need to rework them. I want to have some still, but I think we got to change the look of them too. But what it really comes down to, the crux of the issue, I think, is the movement speed. So minecarts, they move 8 blocks per second. Us as the player, we move about 5.6 blocks per second while we're sprinting. So they're not that much different. But what it really comes down to, if we're sprint jumping, we can move like 7.1 blocks per second, which is like almost no difference. So that's not good. I really wish minecarts move quicker. Mojang, please, please, please. Originally, I was just planning on adding slowness potions to this, right? No, turns out that doesn't work, because slowness potions only work when you're making contact with the ground. So let's say you have slowness 4. Yeah, you move slowly, but as soon as you start jumping, you pretty much move at normal movement speed, and they don't do anything. So that plan has fallen through. We want to use honey blocks now, I think. Honey blocks slow you down. They also stop you from jumping. Slabs will look a little bit better. We have a little bit more choice. Like we have diorite slabs. We have the deep slate slabs. Tough. We can probably make some kind of nice looking texture on the road with that. It won't be as good as what we currently have, but it's probably better than our other option here, which is carpets. Carpet will actually function the best though. Yeah, so this is how we move over the honey. Look how slow we move. This is like what I want for the road. Now with honey, it affects you like half a block above the honey, which is like the same as a slab. So as soon as we jump, The honey sort of stops slowing us down, though. And we move at this speed. Okay, so it's a little bit faster. But I think it's about within the range I want for our game here. Carpet works a little bit better because you're lower down, you're closer to the honey. It affects you for a longer time when you're jumping. Still the same movement speed normally. But when you jump, look what happens. You like pretty much get stalled in mid-air here. So you can't cheese it by jumping and moving quicker that way. But if we build with carpet, I think it's going to look like a 2012 build. And even though it's technically going to work better, I think we're going to go with the slabs, just so we have some texture. My poor beautiful road. It's going to be for the best, though.
Oh, we've advanced, have we?
We're trying things. I think it's still too easy. But
still too easy? Really?
The water part's hard, but this road part is still so easy, I think.
Okay.
But I'm looking for an opinion on this.
Kind of checking to see if there's a timing here.
Yeah, I think there are patterns to it, but it is a bit random.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going.
He's going. He's doing it.
Oh, why am I slow?
Oh, yeah, I've added honey under the road.
Oh, I'm slow! Okay, honey under the road!
I forgot I mentioned that. Oh, very good. First attempt. Pro.
Yeah, I got it.
Natural born pro here.
Yeah.
If you do this the first time, I'm calling you
did
Master
something wrong.
B-dubs from now on.
Okay.
Because this is hard.
Okay. All right.
What?
Oh!
Oh, snap. It looked like you went right through them.
I want to see you do it.
Me? Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for
I'm
this.
gonna go third person.
Okay.
It's easier for dodging, but it's harder for jumping the drip leaf, I find.
Oh, yeah. I felt that too.
Go. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Slow boy.
Uh-huh. Whoa! Oh, man. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Perfect dodge. You're gonna have to pick up the pace here. Oh, no.
Oh, he got me. Okay.
He's going. He's doing it. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
so close.
You got to the fourth one.
Yeah, I got close.
I think what I gotta do with
saying-
this is I gotta take some of the Ravagers from the water section and add them to the road section.
Can you do that?
Nah, with the current setup, that's a redesign situation.
A redesign? No.
Ooh.
No redesign.
I mean, if it makes it better, I might do it.
I mean, we've all waited this long. You might as well. I'm just trying to figure out if I can... Are all these, like, fairly doable jumps?
The jumps are fairly easy, yeah.
If it was regular blocks.
So you'll notice there's almost like a pattern with the drip leaf as well. Like, there's rarely a drip leaf in front of another one. You either jump to the left or the right, usually, from where you jump.
Right. Okay.
So you
Yeah, that
jump
adds to the
towards the
difficulty.
Ravagers, like as they go by, and then it gets easier.
Okay. All right, here I go. I'm going to go... I see a line here.
Okay.
Hey, dude!
Let me try. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he got me. No. All right, everybody. Well, I think we got some good info from that trial there with B-dubs. The road, definitely a little more challenging now that we got honey and these barriers, but it's still way too easy. So my plan going forward here is we're going to redo this again. I know. I did them all together like this because I thought it was going to make things easier for me, but it's made it way harder because I have no control over the difficulty of the course when they're all grouped like this, and I can't randomize things very much because then they start colliding with each other. So the plan going forward here is we're going to dedicate 2 Ravagers per lane on average, so 2 holding areas per lane, and we're going to feed like a left moving lane into a right moving lane so there's no waiting time for the Ravager to cycle back to the beginning. And that means we're making 5 mini loops. You might have noticed I tried adding some decorative frogs in the background here as well. They're a little goofy, a little bit, I don't know. It's really hard making a frog. I tried really hard, and it's a challenge. I've got these short little stubby guys. And then I used banners for the eyes. I gave them like cartoon eyes. And there's a banner in an invisible item frame for the tongue there. Another option I could use maybe is like a lightning rod that sticks out, but it didn't look quite as good, I don't think. Anyways, yeah, these guys are just to kind of cover up the gates because we need some kind of piston control here to stop you from getting in a second time. So in Frogger, you have these 5 end spots you have to try to get into, and they close once you go in so that... oh, I don't know what I just did there. Try that again. There we go. Yeah, so the pistons are going to push down the belly here so that when you try to jump in the second time, you can't. And once you got all 5 slots filled up, then the level's done and you move on to the next one. It gets more difficult. And we're going to try emulate that as well. And then we'll also be able to throw some repeaters down here to signal the lights on each side. I got an idea here I want to try out. It'll be really cool if it works, but I'm not sure it's going to work long term. We'll see. In Frogger, there is a snake that bounces back and forth in this grass area, and you got to try dodge him, otherwise you lose kind of thing. I thought, what if we could get a zombie that sort of chases you on this middle section? So it's a reason to either force you to go into the water quickly, or you have to go back to the road if the snake catches up to you. And it just adds a lot of difficulty to things. So I want to try the berry bush trick. We're going to cover it with moss carpets. And if we get the zombie in the middle here, he should stay in here, I'm pretty sure. I guess we could try it already. Let's get him over here. Get him out of his boat. All right, come on, come chase me. Don't fall in the berry bushes. All right, looking good so far. If I jump out of here, what's he do? Oh, he's going back to the moss block. No. Gone. You're stuck. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, he's not trying to fight it. All right, we're gonna call you Snake. The thing about Snake, though, is he might be too good. Like, I don't know if I can even get there before he chases me. I guess you can. Okay. Let's take our elytra off, just so we're not accidentally flying. So you might need to, like, lead him and then, like, go. This will make it so you're less likely to go down the middle of the road, which might be good, might be bad. We jump over here. He doesn't try to chase us. Yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. My only concern with this, if we bump him, we might bump him over the bushes. I think he'll self-correct as long as he doesn't get bumped more than a block. But I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work long term. It's pretty hard to get him out of there. Okay, that's a good sign. And we can give him a sword too, like if we need him to do a lot of damage. Anyways, that's probably as far as we'll get on this episode, but I still got some big plans for it for next time. We're going to be texturing the road, obviously. I'm going to save that for later, though, just in case we do switch to the carpets. We're going to do that 5-loop thing, and if it's still not hard enough, then we have to use carpets, probably. But I want to, I think, go full-blown with this, do a live system, do a level system. We'll probably have a timer for the level and a score, all written above the frogs there. I want to have it so at the start of each frog life, like 2 or 3 power-ups drop on the level somewhere, and if you collect them, you get more score when you get to the end. That'll encourage you to kind of go to certain locations on the map here, which I think would be cool. Also, I'm thinking maybe we can do a high score system. So up at the shop above, I want the hermits to have their scores on display. That'll encourage them to compete with each other and, pay for more runs. And I'm thinking it's actually possible to make an automatic high score system. It sounds like a really fun redstone project to me, where if we make it so they have to, like, maybe blow themselves up with TNT to leave the arena with a flint and steel, then they'll drop their player head. And if we keep track of the score in a shulker box, like we throw the player head in there, we throw items representing their score, we can actually use a comparator to, like, figure out which box has a higher score. We are over 1 year into this season, and I still don't have a tree farm built. I don't have my villager trading set up. I don't have piglin bartering this season. I have been, there's no easy way to say it. I've been slacking a little bit. It's true. But you know what really threw me? I was looking through an old creative world of mine the other day, And I designed a kelp farm like over a year ago. It's like a kelp farm that gives fuel and XP. And I was so excited about this thing. And it was supposed to go right next to this bamboo farm, like over here. And I still haven't built it. It's just been sitting for over a year in a creative world. It's like, oh, why? Why haven't I done it yet? And I don't have a good reason. I've just been slacking. There's no easy way to say it. So let's get it done today. Actually, you know what might be kind of fun here is a little change of pace thing. I don't really show you guys how I plan my episodes. And to be honest, I don't have like a fixed format. It kind of always changes. But I have some general things I do, right? For one thing, I don't have like one main creative world, like a big super flat or anything. What I do is I take snapshots of the world I'm working in, whether it be on Hermitcraft or my single player. I'll get a copy of the world and I'll use that as my creative world. February 18th, that's from 2024, like the very start of the season. That's where my kelp farm's been, just sitting here waiting to be built over here. Now, typically, I do a lot of my building directly on the server, except for like little small farm projects here. It really depends on whether I think you're going to be like super interested in the project or if it's like something I'm mainly building for resources and I just need to have it kind of thing. This is like, I need it for resources. I want it on the server, but I don't know if you guys would really find this super interesting to like watch the building process from scratch, right? So generally what I'll do is I'll just build it and then show it in the episode how it works. And then we move on, like as a quick little segment thing. And I kind of did the same with the bamboo farm here. Bigger projects like Ravager Rush, I generally will build mostly on the server, and then I'll do little planning segments in creative. For example, I was trying to figure out how should I do the road, what color wool to use, if I'm going for carpet. Otherwise, if we go slabs, what's it going to look like? How much of this junk should I mix in with the blocks, right? You know, kind of get a feel for things. But rarely will I ever design it entirely in creative. And sometimes I'll go through different iterations in creative, and we ended up with the cartoon frog, which worked out a lot better. Another good example of how I plan things is over here with the path. So this is why I like having a creative copy of the world, because I can actually, like in the world, plan how I want things to go. And usually I'll do a little segment like this. And if it feels like it's going good, then I'll do it directly in the episode, right? We did something very similar to this in the episode, not exactly the same thing. I don't think we used like the dripstone blocks in the final version. You know, I'll make little tweaks like that too, and just get a general feel if I'm gonna like it or not in creative first. Our 7-segment display for Ravager Rush there. Experimenting with different brewing station interfaces, didn't end up using any of those. Oh, this is kind of cool. For Ravager Rush, I was going to do like these little street lights instead of the barriers, but it just wasn't quite the right shape and wasn't really going to work out. But so I ended up scrapping that. Experimenting with randomizers, note block stuff I sometimes do here. That's like when you lose, except I think I cut out the first 6 note blocks. This is part of the shop over here, a little segment I wanted to build. This is the respawn system for Ravager Rush. Not like the final version, I made tweaks to it when I built it officially in the world. This is our Trident farm design, figured it out here. So like anything like complicated, I usually do in creative, but then the general work I'll do on the server. Actually, we should build this too. I built this like before the trial chambers came out, and I never ended up using it. But the idea is you put copper here. This is like a fun little decorative thing. You put the copper here to age, right? And then when it's done, we got obsidian over there, right? And the TNT will fall through after it's fully aged, and that way we can just harvest it by pressing the button. It's dumb, but I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. I wanted to put this in the moss pit area. The other stuff around the farms, though, like the ground, you know, this stuff around the border here, I didn't do any of that in creative because I want to still have that excitement of like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, you know? Whether I do it in an episode or if I'm just chilling off camera doing it. It's good to have some of it not totally planned out, so it's still kind of fun, right? Otherwise, if you know exactly what you need to do, and it's just a chore to get it done. It kind of becomes like work to me, and I don't like that as much. Yeah, I find it really difficult to plan out an entire build like from scratch and like how it's all going to end up before I even start building it. Like that's not my thing. I like to. It's almost like I'm building a brick wall. Like we have all our other bricks here already, and we're just adding one more piece to the entire wall here, our kelp farm, right? And I can wrap my head around that a lot easier than like, this is what the base is going to be in the end of things, you know? I have no idea. Oh, no. Okay, this is going to be a little hard to explain. Honestly, if I hadn't shown you that creative world already, I probably would have scrapped what I did this episode and started over. But because you have some context, I can maybe explain this to you. It's going to be a little challenging. But we hit a big snag here. I was setting up the kelp farm over here, right? We kind of got this area figured out already. And it's like, okay, I want to continue, right? Let's get our kelp farm in. There's a flaw with it. So in Redstone, something that can happen is it'll work fine, like in the creative world. But now that I built in the world here, it doesn't work fine. Because based on position, if you don't tell it what order to activate things, it has to choose itself. So in this case, we're sending a pulse to this sticky piston, and the power should go through the block to that piston over there. But it has to decide, do I activate that piston first or this one? They're equal in terms of update order, so the game just randomly decides which one to do based on the position of where it is in the world. We want this one to trigger first, is the problem. So I am doing a invalid zero tick here, and I can't just, you know, like do it properly. Like I could do some stuff to fix this, but then I found out if I fix it and get rid of the zero tick and all that stuff, then it ejects an extra bone meal into the water instead of growing the kelp. Like it's all perfectly synchronized the way I had it here, and now that I'm changing things, it all falls apart. So it's like, oh, what do I do? So I went back to creative. Yeah, so in the end of things here, I did find a fix for the farm, and it's working just fine now. Basically, we changed this section here. We got rid of that unreliable zero ticking method with the sticky piston going up and down, and we have a guaranteed method here instead. In the game, if you power a repeater and a comparator at the exact same time, the repeater actually comes first in the update order, so that allows it to send its power through to the other side here. And then in the exact same game tick, the comparator turns on afterwards, extends the piston, and that cuts off the power. That's what we call zero ticking, when this turns on and off in the exact same game tick. Usually I avoid zero ticking in my farms because it makes it more complicated. It's harder to understand. But this is a weird case where the farm's actually less complicated if I have a zero tick in it, because then without it, I have to add a lot more redstone to make this work properly. So it's all good, right? But then I found out one more issue here. Every cycle, it's losing 2 bone meal in the dispenser. Because again, I had this like perfectly synchronized. Maybe there was a flaw in it before, I just never realized. I don't know, but we have an issue here. Okay? And the odd time I'm seeing kelp fly out of it. So it's not like a perfect farm. And I got thinking, you know, if I'm already zero ticking, like engineering a zero tick into the game that's perfect and reliable, why don't I see how fast I can make this farm? So I kind of sidetracked myself and built a new one. And I'm a little more excited about this one, but now I got a weird problem where it looks worse. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to incorporate it into the base, but I kind of want to build this one instead because it is actually 6 times faster and cooler. Yeah, this one's kind of crazy. But then this introduces new problems of, like the old farm, the whole idea was we're going to send the kelp to a bunch of smokers here. And then when we step on the pressure plate, it locks the hoppers, so then the kelp can build up. We can take it out and get XP to repair our tools and stuff that way. And we're going to have like 20 smokers or so. If we're running it 6 times faster, we need like 120 smokers running all the time. So now I need to decide what I'm going to actually do to make that happen, or if we're just running this for a little bit of time. I don't know what I'm doing. The funny thing about this, even though it's 6 times faster than the other kelp farm, the redstone is way simpler. It's just like an observer clock to our zero ticker, and then it goes up a staircase to 3 pistons. We have to use 3 because it takes kelp a bit of time to break. and we can't break the bottom all the way to the top fast enough because we're growing like 12 kelp each cycle here. So we put 3 pistons in, and it breaks it every 4 blocks that way, and we did all of it. Most of this is just like, how are we going to supply it with bone meal fast enough? And we got like crafters, and like we have to have a minecart system supplying it with bone blocks. And the more I think about it, that probably best summarizes how planning my episodes actually goes. Because it's like, it never gets simpler than I originally planned. Oh, no. Always more complicated. Always stuff takes longer than I originally planned. And I think it's because I can't help asking those what if questions. What if I do this? What if I do that? I have to explore. I have to find out. And I have fun doing it, but boy, does it derail me a lot. In the past, I was more of man of action, though. I would just have an idea. I'd do it. I'd get it done. It was done. Usually it wouldn't turn out very good, though. But at least stuff was happening. Yeah. I gotta find that balance, that perfect balance, right? Anyways, we got the kelp farm installed here. I decided to put it down lower into the ground. I think that was a good call because now a lot of the dispenser noise will be down below and we won't hear it as much. You know, they changed the piston sound a while ago and then they reverted it. If they were going to change a sound in this game, maybe that clicking sound dispensers and droppers make. Oh, I hate that. That's a bad one. Okay, so the way we got this set up, I guess let's go here first. So we have this wire access room here. This allows us to check out the bamboozler. And then I just added a little passage over here to get down to the kelp farm. And we got it all installed. I added all this on over here. This is like some timing controls so that it will run. And then it stops every once in a while to let the kelp float up every like few minutes, depending what I set this hopper clock to, basically. And also it shuts off automatically if it runs out of bone meal, so it doesn't like drain the system and mess things up. And there's a lot of cool things about this. So we have a lever here. We can either pull it to let it run constantly until it runs out of bone meal, or we have a button. Like if a hermit comes by and I just want to give a quick demonstration how it works, I can just press this too. And we hit that, turns on. Because we're looking at the top of it, we see all the kelp, like a whole bunch of it going by, which is kind of cool. I think I like that. Overall, pretty simple design for this. Maybe a couple more details would help if I can think of anything. I like how we can see it from the sides as well as the fronts. All the kelp floating up. So this is just going to run for 1 cycle, by the way, whatever we have that hopper clock set to. And then it shuts off automatically. I did notice once I finished building it, I took like a step back. It's always good to do this. Take a step back and look at what you build. And from this angle, it's not great. I don't like this sharp line here. I think what I should do is like cut the roof more like this, like on an angle, and like make it come out a bit more. And then I think it'll look better, and maybe attach something to the top, the smoker room or whatever we're going to end up doing with it. Also, I made it so like if a hermit comes by and they accidentally put something in this barrel, there's an item filter so only bone blocks can go in here, and it won't end up in my crafters and jam them up. Oh, there we go. It's shut off. So that's 1 cycle done. And you'll notice like a bunch of it floats up and then a whole bunch starts coming up. Like this is all the stuff that kind of gets stuck down there because it has a hard time getting past the pistons when they're constantly running, right? Even though we're making water sources where the pistons are, it doesn't have time to get past them when they're always going. And yeah, so far we just have the kelp ending up here until we decide what to do with it. And there's a lot of it. I'm not sure what to do with all this right now. I think I'm out of shulkers. Oh boy. Funny thing, when I was building this, I saw something. We got to go investigate this. So I went free cam. I wanted to see what was below here in case I was going to hit something I built before. And I checked down below. I was like, okay, I think we're clear. All is good. But then I saw this over here. I did not build this. I don't know what this is. It might be a trap from the exile stuff. I think it's through here. Yeah, I think that's it over there. Okay, I'm just going to get a shulker box real quick. I'm going to put my tools in just in case. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. Oh, wait, it's a door? Is there a trick to this? Can I figure this out? I bet you it's a a sound door, like something with the skulk sensor, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna pretend it's open. What is this? It's like a little, oh, you know what this might be? Cub was doing these like little secret bases around the server. I told him like I really like that idea. Maybe he put one at my base. Aha! Okay. A secret block. That's the trick.
Is this the secret base?
Over here.
Oh, this is 100% Cub.
This is so Cub, right?
Yeah.
This is so Cub.
This is more Cub than anything did Cub.
I've never seen this place in my life.
Right.
I like this.
Sure.
I legitimately have never seen this before.
Chat is saying this is Joel's space.
Really?
Could be. There's honeycomb around here. He's all
Honey,
He does like
It's a bit of a giveaway.
Walls,
yeah. Why would
But
Joel have a
why?
base here, though? Like, I know Cub
Yeah,
did,
that's
like, hidden
strange.
bases around the server.
Yeah, I had a hidden Cub base at my base. I just dropped it on his base
Yeah.
a while back.
He did,
It,
yeah.
it would be appropriate for Joel to make a secret base in his little fanboy lair too. Yeah.
Could be.
All right, everybody, let's move on here. We're going to get to the tree farm building now, which I'm going to do it mostly off camera because I'm doing the exact same tree farm I built before, like 5 or 6 times at this point. I can't think of anything I want to change on it. I love it just the way it is, and I don't want to waste episode time if I've shown it already, right? So we're going to put it down at the end of the moss pit here, I think. I think it's a great spot underground. That way I don't have to worry too much about decorating it. I kind of just want it built real quick here, and just so we can get some logs, because I'm actually going through logs quite quickly this season. Been buying them mostly from the shopping district, but it's at the point now where I'm all out again, and it's like, I think it would be faster just to make my own farm compared to mining sand for Doc. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of mining sand for Doc, guys. I did it at first because I wanted him to fill up his hourglass, but it's full now. He doesn't need more sand from me, okay? So, to clear out the land here, I thought let's do the time bomb thing again, okay? This is pretty fun. So all we got to do is put in some TNT here. We use the crafters to automatically craft and place the TNT minecarts on the rails, and then when it runs out of the stack, it will automatically set off the bomb. Basically, the torch turns back on, and then the TNT minecarts plow into the wall over here, and they blow up a big 20 by 20 by 20 area. So this is a little more fun than digging. Let's do it. Back up real quick, just in case it goes off. I think we're good. Okay, I'm running. We'll go into free cam, we'll watch it. Hopefully it doesn't hit any of my moss farm stuff. I think it's far enough away. If I calculated things correctly here, it should be fine. Yeah, well, this is gonna be good. So we want to clear like all the... Oh, it went already. That was fast. Oh, did it hit? No, I think we were fine. I think we just missed it. Perfect. Let's do one more time bomb here. This one's going to be a bit more unpredictable because it's right by the area we just cleared out. I don't know what it's going to do. I'm doing this because I kind of want to get some experience with these as well. Because I think they would be pretty handy if you got to clear out a large area. If you get like reasonably fast at using them. Basically, to calculate this, I just figured out the area I want cleared. Like basically 20 blocks below this square is what I want cleared. All this below us. And I'm just making sure I'm at least 10 blocks away from the walls here. And we are, so we should be good in this location. Let's do it. Oh, it's moving! Oh, why did it move? Oh, that scared me so bad. Oh, my heart, my life flashed before my eyes there when I saw that minecart move. Oh, snap. Okay, I think I got it figured out now. And honestly, this explains so much, like why our traps always backfire on us in the life series. Like, we'll plan them in creative before the session starts, right? And then when it's time and we set them up, they never do what we want them to do. And I think I know why. So they actually get placed with a little bit of momentum. I don't know if that's a bug in the game or what, but it's either towards the north or the south. I'm not sure which one. And if there's multiple minecarts there, when it gets placed with a bit of momentum, it nudges the other one in either this direction or this direction, north or south. I'm not sure. So we want the rail to cancel that momentum by having it this way. If the rail is this way, it's just free to go wherever it wants and blow up early. And I think that's what happened. Okay, so this time, because it's east and west, we're fine. I'm backing away fast, though. And is it going to blow up that lava pool? Oh, it kind of shot out this way a bit. Interesting. Okay, but that did a pretty good job. That was pretty good. Awesome. Well, check it out, everybody. We got our tree farm all finished up here down at the bottom of our moss pit. So we just kept this copper grate, this path going. Built like a little bit of a tunnel here. It's rough. It needs a bit of work. I might just put mud around it or something and get rid of this stone and granite and junk. Might do the trick, or I'll figure something better out. But we got the important thing done here. The tree farm room is all complete. And yes, this might look familiar to you. This is a remake of our Season 9 tree farm. I really liked this room. And I was a little bummed out. I kind of goofed around all of Season 9. I didn't really build anything. I didn't actually use my tree farm. Like, I did the boat road thing, and that didn't need any logs. And then I played decked out a bunch. And yeah, I didn't really do too much building last season. So this kind of just went to waste. And I think it's really good when you build something to try, like, take it in and enjoy it. Don't just, like, build it and move on. So I decided, you know, let's rebuild it here. Something quick I could do, and that way we can actually enjoy it a little bit longer. But the way this tree farm works is you put like 16 trees on the pedestal here in the middle. I'm telling you, trees are really weird in this game. It's like you can bone meal them forever and they won't grow, and then suddenly something changes and then they all grow. Like it's time-based and random or something. Oh, look, it's growing now. Now they're all gonna grow. Why does it do this in the game? I don't understand. It drives me nuts. Like, you can spam stacks of bone meal on it. It won't grow, and then suddenly it's like, oh, hey, it's tree growing time. And then they'll all grow. I'm sure it's a bug. I've convinced myself, and I seem to be the only one that notices it for some reason. Like, it has been bugging me for years here. Anyways, let's check it out. So we got our 4 2x2 spruce trees. We go up our water elevator here, up to our end stone platform. This end stone is a hard block, so it doesn't get blown up by the TNT. And basically the TNT lands on these piston arms and falls down at the appropriate time. All perfectly calculated. Once we hit this pressure plate right there. That signals it to trigger. And all we gotta do is go up to here. Boom. You've seen it a million times. I use this tree farm all the time. I love it. So simple. And it works with, like, pretty much all the trees in the game, which is what makes it really nice. It's not fully automatic, though. That's the trade-off. You have to, like, replant and put the bone meal yourself, that kind of stuff. But the harvesting is pretty much all taken care of. You see the TNT just drops down the center of the trees there. Gets them all. No TNT duping required. Oh, and you saw some of the stuff got picked up. We got a minecart running underneath the carpet and stuff here, which drops it off to a sorting system. Basically, it goes up an elevator here, a dropper elevator, to a bunch of item filters, which store the logs into the appropriate places. Spruce and dark oak, and I got a few that I haven't harvested yet. And then anything that doesn't get sorted ends up in here. Aha. So we also installed a skylight because a lot of the hermits are having a hard time finding me underground. So I figured I better add some more ways of getting down to my lower area here. That's what this is for. Oh, I almost died. Oh, that was a bad one. Yeah, so a few days ago, we got invited over to our buddy XB Crafted's base. He just set up this brand new underwater PvP arena using tridents. And it was actually pretty cool, pretty fun. I've never done Trident PvP before, so I found it very interesting. It's actually, like, I like bow combat a lot, and it has some similarities to it. With Riptide, though, your positioning matters a lot, it seems. You want to be far enough away from your opponent where they can't hit you, but if they try to, then you can counterattack. With a loyalty, it's much like bow combat, though, where you wait for them to charge up their attack, and that's like when you go to hit them because they're not moving at that point when they're aiming. So you just want to try to get ahead of them so that like when they release their attack, you're dodging and you're moving freely instead of charging up your own attack. But yeah, it's was very, very different. It's very hard to hit someone in like the 3D space compared to bow combat or crossbow combat where it's 2D space and you generally people move in front of them like they want to see where they're moving. In underwater, it's just like you're free to go wherever you want, right? So it's a lot harder to hit someone. You went Riptide again?
No. Oh, wow. I went flying.
Ooh, that felt satisfying. So I'm going to give you a little update on what's been going on the server. If you haven't seen it, the hermits are all back from exile. Everybody's home. Everything's good again. It's nice to have everyone back. And it was decided by Judge B-Dubs. He flipped a coin. The permits are no more. Hermit permits are no more. They have been obliterated. Gone. We don't have to fulfill our permits. We only had the mossy cobble, stone, and andesite left that we didn't build shops for. So we are free from now on to do whatever we want in the shopping district. We can have our pop-up shops. We can build competitive shops if we want. We can do whatever we want. I think if I want to make money, the thing to do would be to open up a wind charge shop because nobody's done that yet. And there's a high demand for those. But you know, to be honest with you, I had a plan for my permits and I just didn't do it. So even though these are terrible permits that I don't think are going to make me a lot of money, I have to go ahead with this plan or it's going to drive me nuts. You ever have one of those ideas that like, you know, if you don't do it in that moment, it's never going to happen and you're going to feel bad forever that you never did it. That's what this is for me. I have an idea for a rock shop where we're going to sell our stone, our andesite and all that stuff. And the only way we're going to sell our rocks if we have rock bottom prices, everybody. We're going to call our store Rock Bottom because we sell rocks. We got rock bottom prices. And get this, we're going to make a mini game in our store, kind of like we did with Ravager Rush, called Rock Bottom. And the goal in this game is to get from the top of the world down to bedrock, to hit rock bottom as fast as possible without dying. I do not recommend you play this game in real life, though. I don't think it'd be nearly as fun. What we got to do is get our hole dug first off here. We're going to put our shop next to Tango's, his redstone shop. And all we got to do is run some TNT minecarts, dig a hole down to bedrock. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Now, when I say we want to dig a hole from the top of the world down to bedrock, I don't mean like from sky height. We're just going to do from the ground. And dig down. We got a nice hill here, so it gives us a little bit more height, which is good. And then we can run a path next to Tango's shop. Then people will get a nice side view of his build because they don't really see this view too much. Just run a path up here to our shop. We'll put it on the hill here, I think. And how is this game going to work? That's the big question. So it's going to be like a parkour kind of game, but you know in parkour, people get frustrated and upset because when they go to make a jump and they fail, they fall, and then it's like, oh, I'm terrible. This is garbage. I don't enjoy this at all. In our game, the goal is actually going to be to get to the bottom as fast as possible. So if you miss your jump, you're actually succeeding in a weird way. You're going to use your life pool to guide how much damage you should take on the way down. Like you want to get down as fast as possible, and as you lose hearts, you kind of sacrifice them to get down faster in places. Your first goal will be just to clear the level, and then like if the hermits want to compete on time, I'm going to have a timer going every run, and it'll automatically submit score kind of like we do in Ravager Rush. I think this is a cool idea for a game though, because there's a lot of ways to like negate fall damage in Minecraft. Water, lava, slime blocks, honey, all types of vines. And I'm missing a few. I know beds are another one, although we probably don't want to use that because we don't want them respawning. But there's probably a few more. And we can use those as like shortcuts to get down faster and have like multiple paths. And they'll have to figure out what is the fastest route down. Some of the routes I think will be safer and easier, and then some of them are going to be more tricky jumps, like maybe we'll throw in some Neos. Nothing too crazy, though. I don't want to get too complicated with the parkour. I want it pretty simple. And then those will allow you to get down faster. Or maybe you have to jump into a 1x1 water or something, and that's kind of hard to do. So then if you succeed, if you take that high risk, then you can get down faster. So that's kind of the plan going forward with this. I'm just teasing it today. I'm going to do most of the work in future episodes with you guys, hopefully. So the TNT minecarts, they pretty much dig a 7x7 hole with a bit of spillover. So if we want to move this and expand the hole, just go 7 blocks over, add on our rails, and turn on the next batch. There we go. Easy as that. Is that who I think it is?
Yes, there is.
That's the
winner.
April winner.
Let's go.
This guy. Unbelievable
Grand
talent.
score. What was the grand score?
17 blew away the competition by a mile,
Legend.
Jimmy.
No one
Yes.
even close to you.
No one was close.
No one.
It was insane.
Did anyone else play? Did anyone else even play?
Shh, we don't talk about that. Shh.
Yeah, let's see what you got here, Jimmy. You will forever be remembered on the board.
Yeah, look at this.
Season
oh
8
my
winner.
Gosh.
17 whole points.
What a legend. Comes on the server and takes the crown with like 1 hour of playtime.
He just snuck
What a
it in
legend.
and dominated. It was crazy.
17 points.
Hey,
That's
Jiggles.
insane.
And
Yeah.
as the champion of the month, I present to you whatever you
Oh
want to do
my
with it. You get the trophy.
The month. Oh my gosh, he's a big boy.
There's a big boy.
It's amazing.
That gives you bragging rights. There are many people who really want a trophy
You-
that,
I
that
knew you
haven't
were
been able to
coming.
get one yet.
You opened a can of worms, mister.
Hey, you can rub it in their face if you
do it,
want.
Scar.
And
Wait, let
Jimmy,
me
come
see
look at
this.
this cheater over here. Come look at
So
the
yeah,
cheater.
that's what I say. Jiggles, come here. So Scar has wanted this for a long time. So he had it locked
Yeah.
in. And minutes before the month was over, Slimy Joel sneaks in and just eats a
Excuse-
win. That
No,
137.
he played after midnight.
He played after midnight?
It's best not to get Scar going on this because he won't.
Yeah. It's worse than a Star Wars rant. Don't start it.
Oh dear. Yeah, so every once in a while we'll have guests on the Hermitcraft server, and we had Jimmy on about a month ago for the charity event. And while he was on the server, he played a bit of Ravager Rush. He got the top score. It was like a brand new month. And then nobody else tried to beat his score. I think they were being nice. They wanted him to win. And it just so happened he came on the server again today to play Hungry Hermits with Tango. And so we were able to give him his Ravager Rush award as well, which was pretty cool. A non-hermit won a month of Ravager Rush. Oh, and by the way, I got big news, everybody. Big news here. I'm excited about this. I just got myself a brand new computer. That's right. It's been about 4 to 5 years since I last got a computer. And this one, it was still actually pretty good. But I could tell a couple of the newer games, it was starting to struggle a little bit with the frame rates. And it's like, I was having a little bit of issue with editing my videos. Like when I was rendering them, the odd time it would crash. Unless I shut off all my programs and just didn't touch my computer for a while. So, I was having a couple issues. And I got thinking, with the way the economy is right now, if I wait much longer, I'm gonna have to pay 30% more for a new computer because they didn't raise the price, I don't think, and that when they order the next shipment, then I think they're gonna jack it up 30%. So it's like, yes, this is the time. And I told myself, I've never gotten a really good computer. I was gonna spoil myself, get something top of the line. I've never paid more than 2,000 Canadian for a new computer, and I looked for quite a while. I couldn't find one. I was so excited for it. It's like, aw. I found like a 5070 something or another i9 14900 for like 5,000. It's like, it should be a 5080 at least for that. But yeah, it seemed a little bit on the overpriced. So I decide, okay, I'm gonna go medium because I like the pre-builts as well. That's my big problem. I go for the pre-builts. I've tried both ways, like where I build my own and I've had defective parts, and then it's a big hassle setting it all up. I don't really like doing it anymore. I find value in them setting it up for me, even though I could do it myself. It just saves time. And then if there's a problem, I can just take it back to the store. And yeah, I just like it a lot more that way. So what did Etho get? I spent $1,600 Canadian. I got myself I'm going from a 2060 to a 4060. And I had a 9700 processor, i7. And I'm going to 14700 i7. So that's quite the jump as well. And I had only 16 gigs of RAM. That was a kind of a big problem with my current computer. And we're going to 32. That's right. I think I had DDR4 and now we're going to have DDR5. So quite a big improvement overall. I think if I understand things right, that should be like a 1.3 to 1.5 times speed improvement in general for most things. And I am looking forward to it. To be honest, I don't play a lot of AAA games. I'm not a huge fan of them. I find they're more spectacles than they are actual games. It's all about the show, right? It's all about the story. You got these unskippable cutscenes. When I play games, I want to play games. You know, I'm here for the gameplay, not for some movie. If I want a movie, I'll watch a movie. So I've never been a big fan of AAAs. I like indie games. So I don't really need a super strong computer for most games. But, you know, it's nice to have it. And for Minecraft, if I'm running shaders or something, I'll need that little extra power too. I was going to get a new computer a few years ago, but then Mojang optimized Minecraft like crazy, and I was like, well, maybe I don't need one now. Because it was struggling for a while, and now Minecraft runs great. So yeah, I waited a bit longer.